Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK, and welcome back to the Feywild as we continue our Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign. And yes, we're doing it in English this week. Now, it is a pleasure to see all of you wonderful people and to welcome you back in. Thank you everyone for joining us already. It's an absolute pleasure. Let's give some shout outs to all of you early birds. Thank you. Papa Dragon is back. Hey, Phantom Sammy Bean, good to see you again. Thank you for joining us as of yesterday. Welcome to the channel. And thanks for jumping in this, the Discord as well. Cos, my friend, how you doing? Baron Dragonborn, hello, hello. Nuclean, hello, good to see you. And Daisy, how you doing, Daisy? Welcome, everybody. Yes, as many of you... Hey, Kosh, how you doing, my friend? Now, as many of you have already noticed, the giveaway is open, ! Enter. If you want your chance to win fabulous, fabulous encounter design and beautiful, beautiful maps from Dan Karn, aka Frictionless Dan. Let me give them a shout out in the chat over here. It was just Dan, wasn't it? Yes, it was. There you go. There is their DM's Guild catalogue and their Twitter as well. Give them a follow. Fantastic stuff, not just for Wild Beyond the Witchlight, but for other things as well. Some great Frostmaiden stuff. And of course, with all of these products, as always, you don't need to be running the campaign. You can run them as fabulous one-shots and all sorts of things going on. Beautiful, beautiful things to play with your players. Good luck to everyone jumping into that giveaway. Now, that said, let us also say a massive thank you to the wonderful people at Sirenscape. Sirenscape.com for your free 30-day trial. You can find all of the incredible music and sound effects that they have going on. They just released a big pack of Feywild stuff for Wild Beyond the Witchlight, and they do a bunch of Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, science fiction stuff, all kinds of things in there. Jump over and have a look. They are not speaking of the devil. There is Frictionless Dan. Welcome, and thank you for your support, sir, and the wonderful, wonderful stuff that you do. Now, Seasonal Bard. Hey, good luck, and I hope that you win this fabulous stuff from Dan Karn. Now, that said, there are other sources of music that we like to use as well. If you head over to any of the VODs, I'm slowly catching up with the backlog. I got a few more added yesterday. If you jump over there and watch any of the VODs, all of the information boxes in those have the links for the various channels that we use. There's our YouTube channel, and there's our Twitter and Instagram as well. Interesting places to find out what's going on the channel, get some news, but the best place to get that kind of information is over on the followers Discord. If you are not already, please consider giving us a follow, and once we are offline today, I will send you a Discord invite, and you can share your projects. You can look to be a player in someone's game. You can look for players in your games. You can share art, food, chat about things in general, and before anywhere else, find out all of the cool news and things that are coming up on the channel here. Such as the exciting news about the upcoming one-shots and things that we love to do here, as well as all our regular campaigns. There is something coming up very, very soon, about a week and a half from now, on Monday the 18th of April. We have the privilege of running a one-shot from a rather special Patreon that you, if you're not already, should be following. A Patreon by the person who's melting in the bottom corner there.
It's really sweet. No.
Scarlet Song, everyone, if you're not aware, is a fabulous artist and a creative being in the utmost order, and they are producing fantastic one-shots and art and maps and things for your games every single goddamn month. And you should be getting them in your email box, as I do. And we are very lucky enough to be able to feature one of those one-shots on the channel. We are still confirming who our other players are going to be. We're going to be sending out, talking to different exciting people, but I can confirm that we will be joined by Swag, who you will recognize from our one-shot roulette character generation streams, also in our offline game, and has guested in Jacinta's Tyranny a couple of times. And also by none other than Dead Aussie Gamer himself. Michael will also be joining us for this one-shot, and we cannot wait, and we find out who our other new adventurers are. Hey, Dragons and Drow, good to see you again. And we will be enjoying that very, very soon. Monday the 18th, do not miss it. It's going to be an evening stream, so it's going to be viewable by the majority of the world, if the West Coast Americans get up early enough. And the Kiwis stay up late enough. But everyone else is A-okay. So, I hope you are able to join us for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Some very talented players playing through a one-shot from a very talented designer. So it's going to be excellent, excellent, excellent stuff. More news on that Patreon and things in just a moment when we talk to these wonderful people here. Now, next month, we also have a fantastic charity stream coming up. We have been lucky enough once again to be invited by the wonderful people Reed and everyone over at the Games Tavern to join them in their efforts to raise money for No Kid Hungry. The first ever charity stream we did. Stephanie and Colby will remember those days. Me getting all emotional and crying on stream. Everyone's generosity. As we played through, we were doing our Descent into Avernus game and things last time, weren't we?
Those were allergies, John. Allergies.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I have a generosity allergy, apparently.
I'm allergic to generosity. Don't give this man anything.
It's why I can't meet Charlie in person now after his community did such a heckin' thing last time. It would just lay me flat on the ground. And hey, JR, how you doing? And as we are lucky enough once more to be teaming up with them, once again, amazingly, I mean, all these wonderful people have said yes to join us, and more amazing guests coming at you in our one-shots. First weekend, we have 2 weekend one-shots coming at you, one-shot roulette games, of course. The first one is going to include the lead designer for the recent Critical Role book, Call of the Netherdeep, one James Hake, who was also one of the main writers on my first ever campaign that I DM'd, Dragon Heist, and he is the lead game designer at Ghostfire Gaming, that Australian gaming company down there, Scarlet's Way. And then we will also be joined by Kelsey Dion, who is the main person at the Arcane Library, another fabulous creator of content, one of our favorites. We use them a lot on the channel. Then we will also be joined by NFL member from the Cleveland Browns, Johnny Stanton, which is going to be incredible, as well as our own Marin and Michael from our offline game and Barovia and Beyond, etc., etc. Then, in the second game, that's the first one. In the second game, we'll be joined by Dead Aussie Gamer again, which is going to be fabulous. We'll be joined by Quincy of Quincy's Tavern. You may have heard him. He's got a few TikToks under his belt. And we will also be joined by, and I just released this information just last night, the Felted Friends and long-suffering DM from Perception Studio, the incredible Cucumber and Brian, our Felted Friends, as well as the DM from Perception Check, their show over there. And it's I've been looking forward to playing with them for so long, and yeah, they they are kind of Sesame Street style, Muppet style. Which is closer, Muppets or Sesame Street? Muppet style, yeah, Muppet style. Felted Friends. They are real people, and they're absolutely amazing D&D players. I am actually quite nervous about that game because last time Dead Aussie Gamer and Quincy were together, they were absolute chaos. And we've thrown Brian and Cucumber into that mix as well.
You're gonna have to say like 2 sentences and then just sit back and let them just entertain for 3 hours.
Hopefully Ryan, their DM from Perception Check, will be on my side and understand what I'm going through, or he'll be like, "Yes, now it's my turn. Now it's my turn," and he's gonna be just as chaotic as the rest of us. So, do not miss it. It's going to be incredible, and you will have your chance, of course, to win fabulous prizes and be able to donate to a wonderful cause in the mix. Okay, so enough about future things. Let's jump into what's happening right here, right now. Let us say also a big shout out to the wonderful Evan Blair art for this beautiful character art that he did for us. There's all of his stuff over there. Give them a follow. And also, again, just to Scarlet, back to other things. Scarlet, back to other things. Scarlet. These beautiful frames on the screen here as well, also by the wonderful Scarlet Song. beautiful things that were put together for us there. Thank you so much. And let me do another shout out because we have a few more people jumping in. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing very well. The wonderful frictionless Dan Karn. is the creator of the additional Witchlight content, which makes this campaign that much more exciting, that much more fun, funner. No, more fun. And I'm an English teacher. And you.
By that you mean you're English and you're a teacher. We understand.
Yes, I was talking nationality. Yeah. Nationality, not speciality. And we are very, very happy and honoured to be sponsored by Dan Karen. Thank you, sir. Now, I've never said he didn't see how much we cut up and butchered things last time, so he's here now. I'm gonna see what happens. Okay. As we jump into these things here, let us quickly say hi, hello to these wonderful four down here. Daisha, who are you in the real world? Who are you playing and where are they at? Go!
I am, in the real world, I am Stephanie. And in our world, I am Daisha, a lovely snake lady barbarian.
Yes.
And where am I at? Hype to kick butt. We just put together, thinking she did a good job pushing the wardrobe.
I think, yeah.
Not realizing she was the only one who didn't do a good job.
I think you're leaning against the wardrobe as it's being hammered on from the other side by angry Harangon bandits.
And I'm like, now what? She doesn't think that she messed up. She thinks that other people messed up telling her.
Yeah, if you missed you missed last week, everyone, it was incredible. They were trying to plan what to do without waking sleeping Harangon bandits that were right next to them. So I insisted they do it all in gestures only. And there was about a 5 minute. There was a 5 minute planning session with zero speaking, except just me laughing to myself.
You laughing, me pointing, me saying what Corey was pointing at just to confirm things.
Yes, that was fair. That was fair.
I think that's how that should always go, though. I think that was a really fun mechanic that we made suddenly, and organically we started doing it, and then John's like, "No, this is the rule now," and it was beautiful. I think that should be a standard thing now, because it was definitely very fun.
Indeed. By the way, everyone, big shout out and thank you to Hippog TV there. A very, very entertaining homebrewer and chatter of D&D stuff. They are often streaming at similar times to us, and we had the pleasure of raiding into them before. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. And moving on around the screen here, Kore. Nanda Kore.
Hi, Nanda Kore kana. Hi everyone, I'm Scarlett Song, she, her pronouns. I am an artist, I do character illustration, I run Patreon over on the Scarlett Song Patreon.
Character illustration?
John mentioned earlier.
Character illustration? Like this? Bam! Inception. Wow. So you can't see the heart there, it's just peeking around. Heart.
And I also am one of the members of the College of Inspiration, a group of bards who like to share and inspire via roleplay content. And today I am masked up with very little visuals in the darkness, crossbow in hand, with a rabbit's long scarf in my hands.
Well, there's a role to be made there. There's a role to be made there, but we will see how that goes in just a second. Yes, look at this. All of this beautiful, beautiful character art by Corey, aka Scarlett Song. And there are all the stuff there. There's the Patreon, the Twitter, and the College of Inspiration Twitch. Do give them all of your follows because it's fabulous. And also, as just jumping back to our new follower friend here, here's a wee shout out for young Hippog TV. Hippog TV, I can spell. Boom. There we go. There's their channel over there as well. Give them a follow. Good stuff going on all the time. All right. Okay. Moving across. Now, Scarlett, as much as we love seeing your beautiful character art, everyone, look at it. You got a good look. Okay. Everyone see it. Okay. There it is. There it is. Okay. I do want to see Stephanie. There she is. Great. And more than just my elbow. Okay. Lemon Pastiche. Who are you in the real world? Who are you playing, and where are they at right now, sir?
Howdy, everybody. My name is Colby. I play the fairy rogue, Emin Pastiche. And right at this moment, he is cautiously optimistic in that his gesturing seemed to have hit about 90%, 95%. Almost, it was almost perfect.
Pretty much.
He's pretty anxious to go a hunt.
Yes, indeed. And last but not least, by any measure you care to employ, Willie, slightly adapted. Who are you in the real world, and who are you playing? Only.
Hello, everybody. I'm DM Charlie, one of the co-founders of DM Charlie Gaming. DM Dan is part of us, so that is very, very cool. Frictionless Dan. I play Willie Grimm, a Fey-touched warlock who has been off doing who knows what.
Indeed. Those are our players, and let me give you some shout out for all of that Charlie goodness. Boop. There it is. Head on over there. Twitch.tv DM Charlie. Go and head on over and find them over there. And that is our wonderful group of players. That is where they are at right now. And this is Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Alright, welcome back everybody. Now, let us remember just what was going on last time. Leaving Slanty Tower, our adventurers set off, just the three of them, as Willie was rather distracted by the potential usage of carrots in anti-Harangon warfare, and they made their way through the enchanted forest of this section of the Feywild to one of the Wells, the enchanted, cursed, if you will, producers of all the swamp water that the evil hag Bavlorna has cursed this part of Prismere to be submerged by. They used the decanter of endless water from the Slanty Tower to fight back and control the waters of the Well, allowing them access to the tunnel beneath, which meant that they were able to find the access ladder up from the underside of the Feywild here and up into the giant wooden stump that is the Brigand's Tollway there. All that remains of the massive tree that Agdon Longscarf was punished by being attached to by the previous Archfey of Prismere. And this is where the Harangons have made their camp, their base, in the hollowed out interior, which we used to be used as a rather nice little port of refuge for fey creatures and things who are passing through Prismere. But it has been taken over by these dastardly rabbits and wabbits and that nasty Agdon Longscarf, who, I mean, nasty and horrible as he may be, looks rather spectacular. Look at this art, it's amazing. Agdon Longscarf and the other Harangon bandits were in their base there, taking the advice from their friend at the Slanty Tower. They were approaching at night where the rabbit's vision was rather impaired. One of the reasons they're so fond of these carrots is they mistakenly believe it's supposed to make their eyesight better. But hey, they snuck into the base. They heard a couple of them off watching the main entrance, but they managed to slip past that with this side entrance that they used. They found some rather useful equipment which they were able to re-equip themselves with, and Emin discovered a statue? Well, it's what Daisha and Corey thought to be a statue, but Emin recognized what it was. It was the petrified form of the Dryad. Not just any Dryad, the Dryad that had, at one stage, been the guardian of Emin's family tree here in Prismere, and for some reason was not over there at Grandfather Tree anymore, but here in this part of Prismere, having been sent here by Zybilna, the Archfey, to help guard over Agadan Longscarf. But the cursed swamp waters of Bavlorna had corrupted her through the roots of the tree, and she had become petrified and very, very dehydrated. Shout out to Rovjax that hydrate from before. They used the decanter of endless water to revive her, and she gave them the ability to slip through the tree, disguised by the magics of the Dryad's connection with the tree, and they were able to use Pass Without a Trace to sneak successfully through the base as she merged once more with the wooden walls of the tree. They snuck through the dormitory where there were some sleeping bandits and discovered themselves at the doorway to their leader's chamber. They had to make a plan, but they could not wake the slumbering bandits. So the aforementioned mime show took place, and they decided that they were going to bust through the door, grab Agdon's long scarf, shoot him in the back, and push the large wardrobe against the door to block access from the bandits that were sleeping outside, as they would no doubt be awakened by the kerfuffle. But that was not the only kerfuffle that was going on. Thank you, Sirenscape, for a timely end to the music there. Imagine the scene, if you will, everyone. The Feywild forest, little patches of coloured light from bioluminescence, will-o'-the-wisps, fireflies darting here and there. The Brigand's Tollway is enshrouded in a bank of mist. And through that mist, silhouetted by a particularly bright patch of bioluminescence on the trees behind, a large shape emerges, moving slowly along the wooden walkway, the boardwalks of the Brigand's Tollway, towards the stump, towards the Harangon bandits. The Harangon snipers, up atop the tree stump, keeping watch, notice that something approaches, but they can't make out what it is through the mist with the lack of visibility. And as this shape slowly slithers and becomes clearer and more visible, we see the form of Abbott, the giant snail, riding atop which is a Fey patron warlock, Willie. And as he slides into view, he kicks into action.
Willie spurs Abbott, who strangely leaps forward at high speed, coming underneath the stump. Abbott spins, kicking up dust, rock, and mud. Willie jumps into the air, his arms stretched behind him, one knee pulled up towards his chin. In his hand, a strange-looking weapon loaded with carrots. As he comes spinning through the air, he does a flip, landing in a three-point crouch, one fist planted into the ground. He aims. Ploink, ploink, ploink! 3 carrots fly into the darkness. 3 of the Harrigan snipers, 2 take a carrot right between the eyes and drop over. The 3rd looks down, wondering what it was. Timid, he looks up. Still in his crouch, Willie lifts his weapon, fires once again. Sprout! The carrot flies, finding its mark, knocking the Heragon right in the face. He's out. Willie looks. The screen splits, and he only has the top of his eyes. There is a quick look of flashing intensity lines, and then he runs forward into the stump. He passes through the archway into the first chamber, where there are two more Heragon guards. One looking further into the stump, one distracted by the noise, staring up. He looks down in time to see a looming, angry human right in front of him. The Carroteer lashes out, the butt of the weapon cracking the Heragon right on the crown of the head, and drops the bandit. He runs forward, pointing the Carroteer, the repeating caustic carrot crossbow, and lets fly at the Heragon by the door. The Heragon, using his natural speed, twists and tries to avoid the offending root missiles. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot. Splattered carrot fill the room. Willie keeps advancing in rage. With a shout, he roars and leaps. He fires another time. The Heragon is down. Willie pauses and listens. He hears a commotion further into the stump. He proceeds slowly forward through a storage room and into a dormitory. There, he sees 2 Heragon beating on a door. On the other side, he knows his companions are there. Willie runs in with a roar. Die, you filthy rabbits! He shoots once and twice, staking one of the guards to the door. The pounding ceases. The other turns. From inside the room, his companions hear a pleading. Please, Willie! Please! There is a ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink. The tips of carrots shoot through the door. And then there is all silence, followed by a momentary and the smell of steamed carrots fills the chamber.
Oh my good God.
I'd like to think Cora's immediate reaction, aside from the fact that there's a crossbow right there, is no.
Daisha, from the other side of the door, as you're holding this wardrobe tight, you hear this hammering. It's like, I'm Dora, old fellow. Everything okay? Let us say, what's going on? Who the devils are you? No, you can't. What? No. Silence.
Do we check?
You hear a knock at the door.
The wardrobe.
Hello? Hello? Yoo-hoo! Is anyone
Daisha
in there?
opens the wardrobe doors and is like, it's empty.
I pull it out of the way.
Please tell me
And then
that
she
there
goes-
are imprints of carrots in that. Like in the back of the wardrobe, it's just carrot tips.
Yes, it's full of carrots. And then Evan says that, and Daisha goes like through the wardrobe back, and this goes.
This is the Harangon version of Event
Nice.
Horizon. It's full of carrots. And
Oh, it's empty.
yes, you rock the wardrobe up off the door, and it cracks open, and like crab walking, like sidling through the small gap in between is Willie, and he's holding a very strange device in his hands. It's clearly broken, as like there's bits of it sticking off in all kinds of directions, and there's a wisp of smoke coming out of some kind of mechanism on it. And Willie, you have entered into the room. There you go.
Hello, Daisha. Is everything okay? He looks at it like, and just drops it onto the floor and just kind of looks around.
Yes, I moved the wardrobe. Are you okay?
Oh,
whoa, sorry, Willie.
Uh-oh, what happened?
No, it's just sometimes when you use the slider on roll 20, it locks on, and when you move the mouse away, it goes whoop, and flies off. So
It goes flying from its own explosion.
Daisha, you look past it. There are 2 unconscious Harangon in the opposite room.
Oh. Well, I guess we're okay because of you, but are you okay? Everything you said
fine,
makes me think
Daisha.
Willie looks haunted. Does he look haunted or no?
His hair is hanging in his eye, anime style, and he's like looking out from under his brow,
Yes.
and he's like, he's got that little hashtag of anger, and he's like, I'm fine, Daisha. Emmett has the most amazing friends. He introduced me to a gnome artificer who survived Hillock's bottom. Together, we were able to make a most delightful device.
Closes the
Uh-huh.
doors.
Well, happy you're here.
Yeah, it is good to see you too. So, is everything going well? Kind of shakes himself and returns to
Speaking
normal.
of Corey, I
would
need.
like to.
Yes.
I would have liked to have after he was reacting, would have been like talk. If I could have.
If you'd like to what, sorry?
Because I had it loaded.
Well, you've already shot Agdon. That happened.
Oh, I have?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
wounded.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, we finished that last time. I do, but as you shot him, you went to grab his scarf, so I do need an athletics check.
I will probably use my inspiration for this.
Yes, everyone has inspiration, and Baron Dragonborn has pointed out they have a ridiculous amount of channel points and are willing to use them.
18.
And 18 is just enough.
Yes.
Wow.
She is very angry at this rabbit. She wants to strangle him with his own damn scarf.
Hey, Unicorn.
I want
Okay.
this rabbit dead.
It's like, I see pinning you to a tree didn't do the job, so let's see if the scarf has other uses. Stay
He
still.
He springs to his feet, grabbing a shield and some sort of branding iron. And jumps up to face you here, seeing that you've grabbed onto the into the scarf from behind there, and he turns. He's like, "Look, I don't know who you people are or what you think you're doing here in my home, but this is most inappropriate. Don't you know who I am? I am Agdon Longscarf, the greatest brigand the Feywild has ever seen."
I swear to God, if you start singing your theme song again, I am going to pop this right through your eyeballs and then through your throat, and I am going to take very great pleasure in cutting out your tongue.
The DM moves away from Sirenscape.
Loaded word.
It's a loaded crossbow.
He shouts out, "Guards! Guards! Where are you, confound you?"
I don't think they are going to answer you, thief.
And his eyes narrow, and he looks at you all. This has taken a rather unpleasant turn. Let us see if you are up to speed. And he just lunges forward and is astoundingly fast. He has not just that. He has a speed of 70 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Very quick.
Drow now, thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. We are just kicking things off here, and they are kicking off. So, let's.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, please, Willie. Yeah, please.
I was going to say 70 feet. Did Dan give him 70 feet?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, that's in
Wow.
the thing.
Because I was about to send him a message. Like, what are you thinking?
No. This
What is
scarf.
it? He
the
is a
scarf
mini boss.
Indeed. Hey, raiders, how you doing, everyone? Everyone, Drow Now is a fabulous artist as well, and you should go and check them out by opening up this link in a tab of choice and pushing that follow button. There it is. Been playing with some Warframe. So Dan said, "Charlie, please, a little credit, please."
Yeah.
Okay, so he is going to dash forward and lash out to you, Corey, with that branding
Are we doing
iron.
Initiative?
But yes, please, would you roll for me? Is that going to work? Yeah.
Oh, I am using that inspiration.
Okay, look.
Much better. Still fairly poor. Can I please use that addition? Can I use the Blessing of the Will of the Wisps on initiative?
Good question. What was that deal again?
It was a D4. It was like a
magical
one use.
boon. 1d4,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was one use bless.
I mean, it's usually like attacks and saving throws, so
Okay.
I think we
All good.
go with that.
All good.
as predicted, Baron Dragonborn has immediately given your inspiration back there, Scarlet.
Bless.
Thank you, Baron. Okay, so as the Harangon bandit extraordinaire lunges forward, lightning fast, swinging around the post of that four-poster bed towards Corey. Everyone, roll, get that initiative in the tracker there, if you would be so kind.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
By the way, everyone who
Oh
anyone
my god, Daisha.
Funny.
anyone who enjoyed
Go, Daisha.
that music that was playing in Willie's epic arrival, do check out these YouTube channels.
It won't let me click.
What's your thing?
17.
Thank you. All right. Okay, so Daisha and Willie, what's your plus to initiative?
Mine is a +1, but I rolled a 17.
Yep. And you rolled a
16
17?
plus 1.
Let's
No,
go.
16 plus 1, 17 total.
What's your plus, Daisha?
2.
Plus 2? Okay, so you go first.
Whee!
He does get one attack before we go into initiative, because he is so heckin' fast. Corey does a natural 20 hit you.
Oh, come on! Yes!
Come on.
That's. Oh, I am going to strangle this rabbit!
He's like, ha ha
No,
ha
that's
ha!
Corey.
Okay, so interesting thing, Corey. He lunges forward, and this branding iron, glowing magically, hits your outstretched arm as you're holding onto the scarf, and
I've got no skin exposed, by the way, just a heads up, remember?
okay, so it burns through whatever whatever you are holding, which
Cool.
covering up your arm there, and you take.
I swear to God, if this kills me, I'm gonna be really pissed.
That would be fair. It takes 18 fire damage.
18? I'm on 2 hit points!
And as he's like,
Oh,
"This'll teach you to mess with Agdon Longscarf."
Oh,
He-
I'm killing this rabbit if I can.
He wavers and disappears.
oh my fucking god!
Is it
First
just
we
to
like-
me or is it to everyone?
We now go into initiative order. Emin Pastiche, you see Corey reel back, and their arm is burning from this branding iron that has been applied to them. And Corey is standing there trying to hold on to the scarf, and you see Agdon Longscarf there. Sorry. What would you like to do?
Cool. Okay. Question. If I use my inspiration on my attack roll, can I use that to get sneak attack? Does that qualify as
No.
advantage?
No, the inspirations are re-rolls. They are not. They do not give
see.
advantage.
Okay.
they
Also, I'm
are
within 5
they
feet,
are
so
a
you're okay.
re-roll or a cancellation of disadvantage. That's the two ways they
Okay.
can be used.
Got it. Just wanted to clarify.
No problem. We have Zelda Elf 90 Studios. Welcome. Our players here, we have Daisha, top left there, who is a UNT barbarian. We have Corey, who is a Fey-touched human ranger. We have Emin, who is a fairy rogue. And Willie, who has preempted me in chat. A human Fey patron warlock. Welcome, good to see you. Okay, good luck with the giveaway as well. What would you like to do, Em?
All right. I am going to move closer. I'm going to swing with my dagger.
Go for it.
An 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Oh no, my bad. Misses. I assumed it was going to hit, but it does not.
Oh my god!
We're level 2!
You could have been level 1 if the adventure had its way.
Can you imagine that?
I know, right?
Oh,
Okay.
so rude.
I do have I do have 2 weapon fighting. So I have another dagger.
Yep, offhand.
Yep. So 22.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I am going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
I have...
And he is going to use his reaction to halve that damage.
Oh,
So 3.
okay.
That's
May
correct.
I ask, does Emin get sneak attack because I'm within 5 feet? Since I'm an ally adjacent?
Yes. Yes, you would.
yeah.
Yes.
Enemy of the target within 5 feet. Yeah. Okay, so that will be. I rolled a 1 on my sneak attack dice, so
Okay.
instead of
Every little helps.
3, it'll be 4.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
And I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to move over here, over this table.
He's roll over there. You roll over the table, like throw some carrots to Willie. Reload. Okay. Thank you. Which brings us to Daisha Sesti.
Okay,
Willie on deck.
so I see the rabbit. Am I not supposed to see the rabbit, or are we supposed to imagine the rabbit's not there?
Nope, you can see
I
it.
think it's just me. I think it's just me.
Okay. I want to. I had a plan for if we didn't see him, because that's what I was expecting the answer to be. But
Yes.
I should assume roll 20 is correct. I am going to go ahead and run up and do poison spray.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm just going to switch up the music a bit, slightly over the top.
I don't know. Pretty deadly.
I can't move myself either, strangely. And now I'm wondering if I am in Colby's. I think I'm in Colby's roll 20
Uh-oh.
Rude.
because my name's not on the bottom.
I mean, Colby, you see what happens when you get married, and then they just start delving into your roll 20.
He took my computer!
It would be my fault.
I'm joking.
It's very generous of you, my dear. I love you so much.
I know my roll 20 is safe from my wife. She's like, what,
Please.
D&D? What's D&D? Everyone, speaking of roll 20, do excuse. Agdon is the one who's gone invisible to Corey, but it is Corey and Daisha's tokens that have vanished from the map. Can they please sort this out?
Uh-oh.
Like, it's been, what now? Like 3-4 weeks? Since they've just
Yeah,
had these
a while.
randomly vanishing tokens and bullshit going on? They need to figure it out.
Okay. I am going to please know, because I'm going to take my turn and then I'm going to go out and come back in as me, as myself. Please know that I run up to this
Yeah, Brian.
rabbit, spit in my hand,
Okay.
and then, like, lash out.
Okay, noted. So yeah, you run up next to them here, shall we say?
Yep. The con saving of 13.
It's a one out, one in policy. Your token appeared and Agdon's disappeared. Agdon is here, everybody. If you're wondering. Okay, so you're rolling to hit.
Yep, that's fine, and it's a con save of 13.
Did you roll to hit? Is there a roll to hit? No roll to hit?
It's a con save, I believe. There's no roll.
Well, so yeah, poison spray. If you like spit it at him, he makes the con save. From
Yeah,
that.
there's
But if
no
you
roll
spit
to
it
hit,
on
yeah.
your hand and swing at it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's flavoring of spells.
Oh, that's that's my flavoring is that
Yeah.
I snake spit venom in my hand in order to get it out. Like I don't vaporize it in my mouth.
Probably good with Corey right there as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm already dying.
By the way, Corey,
So do I
Corey,
need-
Corey looks really, really bad and is looking around. He's like, "Where did he go? Where did he go?"
Oh
And
God.
you can see him. By the way, let me put a little last legs token there. There you are, Corey.
Oh man,
Sad,
I'm already
no,
dying. Somebody's
This
gonna
is
be
so
happy.
official. So do you want me to roll, John, or is
No, I make that con save. Yeah, what's the DC? Hang on, I can find that.
13?
DC 13 con save. Okay, Agdon, how constitutional are you? That's not consensual. 4.
Yeah, stuffer.
Baron, where's my inspiration crystal? Baron.
Give him disadvantage.
Baron, don't listen to her. Okay,
I got
so what's that?
2.
2 poison damage. Okay. He's amused. Okay.
I really hate this bunny.
He's like,
Gotta die.
Madam, what a poisonous personality you have.
Oh, that was bad.
I know.
I'm
On
like
purpose, if that helps.
I'm fuming, and I definitely make a point to be like make a motion like, well, here he is to Kore.
Yeah.
I literally cannot see anything right now.
Right? It's like,
It's a stump.
it's like stab where I'm slapping. Stab where I'm slapping.
Yes, I'm like
So is Kore blinded or just cannot see Egdon?
I think I can only. It's just me.
She can see
Got
you.
hit with the brand.
You can see everyone else. You cannot see
I
Agdon.
got.
Okay.
Yeah, I got hit with the brand, and then as soon as I was hit with the brand, I
Mm-hmm.
stopped being able to see him.
By the way, Corey, you cannot defeat my power of dad jokes this week. In our fabulous Uncaged Goddesses one shot on Monday, I made her do it for the. I made her do it for the Vine joke. So it's actually gotten better than it was.
I'm so proud of you.
They were so angry. Everyone was just like, "You did not."
Yes, he did.
In the
love
year
it.
2022.
let them rage, John. Know that you're right.
But they were all that perfect. They're all that perfect age, right? Because they're all old enough to know what
Yeah.
it meant, but young enough to be very, very angry about it.
And embarrassed, like partial shame.
Okay. So that is Daisha's turn, which brings us to Willy Grum.
Willie will step back into the doorway to block, like halfway in, halfway out, to block easy egress, and then we'll cast Fairy Fire on the following area, 20-foot cube. So only, oh, it didn't. Whoops, draw shape. There we go, right there. So only Egdon is in there,
That's it.
and if it is a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw. And if he fails that, then he is limbed in that fairy light, which
Indeed.
gives all attackers advantage and renders him, he cannot be invisible if he fails.
Indeed.
So fail, you damn rabbit.
High five right back at you, Mooncloud. And
that's boss
he's a
rabbit.
rather dexterous person. DC, what's that?
14.
Boop. 17.
Ah,
I'm so curious as to what their bonus is.
It's plus 7.
Ah!
7?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my land
Wow.
So this whole space just goes, and Emin, the space between you and Agdon just fills with. What does it look like, Willie?
It is a bunch of small dancing motes, like basically the Disney Imagineers just vomited up the electric light show all throughout the area. Just whirling, spurling little lightning bugs flashing purple, gold, green, strange colors that aren't even in the visual spectrum.
Nice. Okay, that's it. And that's whilst that does, you just see Agdon just unnaturally and just like dodging as they go around the space and saying, "Oh no, I don't think so. No, don't like that one. No, oh, not my favorite color. No. Dodging
I
around.
both love and hate this rabbit. I both love and hate them.
Corey.
Yep.
Really? Yes.
That was it. That's my turn.
Okay, thank you very much. Corey, whilst you are holding onto this long blue scarf, which apparently is attached to nothing, there is a violent jerk on the other end. And I need
feel
you
like
to
if
make...
I got hit with it though, I would have probably dropped the scarf, right? Because I would have reacted.
That's up to you.
No?
I mean,
I'm happy to have.
you know, mechanically,
Up to you.
no, but if you'd like to say so.
I mean, if you'd like, I'm the one that's on 2 hit points, so if you'd like to kill me now, go for it.
Well, you put it so nicely.
No.
It's okay. If she goes down, there are much angrier people who will probably come after this rabbit,
The
honestly.
thing is, there's someone else I want to save that attack for. So, Daisha, the bandit leader, looks about the room at all of you, and he's like, never liked this old place anyway, and just flies between you and Corey towards Willie in the doorway. So, first, Daisha, would you like to make an attack of opportunity?
Yes, I would. I absolutely would. So I have my wood cutter. I still have the axe from the room, which I'm assuming is cool. I have because like when there was that clarification. Is that cool, or do I not have an axe?
From where, sorry?
The room with all the weapons
armory.
that.
Yeah, you have all that. Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Okay, cool. Because I remember someone was not allowed to have something, so I wanted to make sure that I could still have my something.
I think
So,
it was that.
There were no rapiers.
There rapiers.
Yeah, it was a limited selection.
Actually, let's just double check what it was again, yeah, because we missed that last time.
So
2
attack of opportunity.
seconds. There was clubs and slings. So one of those two.
I'm going to grab my charger because my computer's going to die any second while you check on that.
Oh,
Would I finish?
it's been too. Okay, just to clarify on the death of
Then I rolled 19 for my
Nice.
attack of opportunity.
Cool. That hits. And
It's going to be 9 slashing damage.
Very nice.
Oh,
Very nice.
right. But that Colby, did Steph delete all of her equipment?
I don't know that she had a whole lot.
But she must have had
I
like her
hope we
starting
did.
equipment. There's nothing on
No,
her
I
character
mean, we
sheet.
got rid of all our equipment, remember? Because we got everything stolen from us?
I know, but I assumed people had
He
left it on
said
their
to
character sheets.
unequip it.
But you don't delete it.
She deleted it.
Yes. Look at that face. Did you just delete all of your starting equipment? I mean, the commitment to the story, I appreciate.
Or the understanding
that's a
that you're
yes,
that kind
Dave.
of DM.
Dedication. It's method
It's
acting.
gone. It's
It's
gone.
method acting for sure.
Yeah,
JR,
not an accident.
JR
Look at that
doubling up the Daisha inspiration there to
Look at
counteract
doubled inspiration.
that guilty expression. It's okay. I mean, you can.
I'm super guilty right now.
I do not know what you
Don't
had.
cry,
I
I'm so
do not know what you
sorry.
had.
I'm sure I could recreate it if I thought hard enough.
Yes. And also remember,
I automatically did it because
you
I
have,
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Let's. Okay. By the way, so yes, you have a club.
A club,
And-
not an axe.
No, it's a club. Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to re-roll? Hold on.
Let me.
I have to switch out.
I'm gonna add one to your inventory.
Thanks.
Yes,
Um,
DM
and
powers.
Should I delete the axe? Because I never had it? That's fair, right?
I mean, there's nothing on your character sheet. That's
Oh,
you have a
I see
potion.
an axe.
Really? You have a potion of invisibility on my end, and that's it.
I added the axe.
I wonder if, because I have your character sheet bookmarked, maybe it bookmarks how the last time I saw it. Oh yeah, woodcutter's axe. There you go. So yeah, I've added the club for you. So roll that d4
Okay.
plus 3 bludgeoning. Ow.
Because it's not showing on my. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, refresh.
All right, that's a 5 bludgeoning.
Okay, he's going to use his reaction and half that to 2 with uncanny dodge.
Oh,
No.
yeah. his
Use my
turn
own
came back
weapons
around.
against me. Shoop. And
Not when we wish we had Sentinel.
Willie,
Sir.
my friend,
Yeah.
good to have you back.
Yeah, good to be back, I think.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I just need to remind myself of what kind of role it is.
I
Kill
attempt
me.
to disbelieve.
Don't kill the cute, adorable, Fey-touched warlock. I'm expendable.
I attempt to disbelieve.
Is it the reverse of Peter Pan? If you don't clap forever, you just stop all fairies from moving.
Oh my god.
Oh, right. Sorry, everybody. Excuse me. Just, there we go. Okay. I need you, Willie, to make me a strength or... athletics or acrobatics check. Sure. Two things I'm sure you're very good at.
I will do acrobatics.
Okie doke.
You
Have
do have
inspiration.
inspiration.
I will burn my inspiration because I am not going to go with that 4. Come on. I will take the 18.
Nice. Okay. So the inspiration is burnt. You have an 18, and
Still not enough.
well, I'll tell you in a second. Agdon gets
It's
a
Bloody
26.
bloody bunny.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Okay, so as you're standing in the door there, Agdon just comes flying between Daisha and Kore, leapfrogs, or leap giant snails, as you may wish, over you, and, like, goes
Is the
through...
wardrobe closed?
No, Willie was just standing in the doorway, he said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And into the room on the other side. Corey, you have a disadvantaged attack of opportunity as you hear rabbit footfalls charging across the
Well,
room.
using my innate, insane passive perception, I'm like, I hate this bunny. I'd like to burn my inspiration again so I don't have that
To remove the
disadvantage.
disadvantage? Certainly, please.
Yes!
Now, actually, guys, help me get... Oh, no.
Yes. Oh yes.
We can have that conversation later. Baron, do I need to move this crystal, or should I just leave it there? Charlie, you have yours back.
Thank you, Baron.
I'm going to leave it there just for a moment, just in case. Corey, what are you so happy about? There you go.
That was a
Thank you,
natural
Baron.
20.
Hey!
If you've got them, folks, let those phoenixes fly.
I would like to think that Kore's, after getting burned and branded, specifically branded by Agdon, the hair in her, her hair reacts in very much a, no, she's mine. While she's very much like, I really know, she's reacting, and then the hair kind of twists around her arm and then moves her hand to the crossbow to fire it for her.
Nice.
Ooh!
What are you using here?
The light crossbow, which I have, so doing the double dice damage. Oh, come on,
That
roll
would-
a little higher.
That would give you just an attack of opportunity is only melee. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, well, I had a short sword. Can
you
I
can keep
use
the
that?
nat 20. No, you have a club.
Okay, can I?
You have a club.
Oh, did I not have a short sword? I thought it was simple weapons.
Clubs
All right.
and slings.
No.
That was all there was.
What does a club do?
What does a club do?
I need you to roll me
Extends your arm.
a d4 and +7.
All right, d4 plus 7. In that case, both. So is it 2d4?
No, it's the way we're doing crits these days is.
Are you doing no shitty critty?
A max. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
A
so no
max
shitty
max
critty.
damage plus an extra die roll. So
That's how we do it on college. Cool.
right, definitely the way forward.
So
Thank you, Gia.
that is.
Hey, just
3
the pirates.
plus
Welcome,
7,
my friend.
So 10 points of like
Bludgeoning.
this vine-like thing going
Yeah.
across the back of the neck.
And I think, I mean, we could just say, because you're just so used to grabbing the crossbow, we could just say you just club him with the crossbow and it acts like a club. Right?
Yes,
Just massive
I like
chunk
that.
of wood.
Can I do that?
Yeah. So vines like lash out of your hair, wrap around the crossbow, and just like slam it across. He's like, you can't see Agdon, but I can. And
Very much.
yeah, that was 10 damage. You said, right?
Yep.
Okay. They are looking rather bloodied. As they
I would like them to be more
dash
so.
away there. And as those vines lash out and smack into the back of Agdon as he tries to run away, as they retreat, they flourish with soft, velvety leaves, which wrap around the brand on your arm like a poultice. And Willie, as you are pushed and vaulted over in the doorway there, you would also get an attack of opportunity. He's just going for it straight. There's like 3 attacks of opportunity in one round.
I let fly with my Mach 1 fist.
Yes.
Yes.
Crit
Alright.
the rabbit.
We gave him a carrot crossbow. We're not giving him anything else.
Hit him in the feet.
Does a 19 hit? Take this, Hassenpfeffer!
And 19 just hits.
Yes.
Meets it, beats it.
Hurt
Excellent.
him, Willie.
Hurt him hard.
Rubblejacks, has anyone slain a Harangon bandit yet? All of the Harangons are out for the counts. They're unconscious. They're not slaughtered.
Right.
The damage on roll 20 is saying just a 1.
Sorry, what did you roll for to hit?
A 19 to hit.
19. Nice.
Yeah.
With the club. Was that?
No, with my fist, my bare
Oh,
naked
you
fist.
just punch.
Because all I've got is the alchemical kit and my exploded carrotier that's laying in the other room.
Could
You
you,
could've-
use the
you could've-
carrot as a club?
Yeah, you can
I've
use
already
the
dropped it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll crack him with that. How much
Yeah,
damage do you want
and
to
you,
give
you
me?
could have grabbed a club from the room of gear as well.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, as you were John Wicking through the room. So that is a
John Wicking.
John Wicking. Yes, you
No,
wrote-
Viking.
Viking. Sorry, my bad. That is a
Correction, it is Johann Viking.
D4 plus 3, my friend.
D4 plus 3. All right.
Mhm.
So that will be 6 points of damage as I Johann Viking him.
Note of interest: John Wick movie, the only movie I have watched in person with Daisha and Emin.
That's true. Yeah.
The
Factual.
first time I met Emin, in fact, in the flesh.
Yeah.
Was that a John Wick movie? And then it was in Descent into Avernus. We used that scene, didn't we, where they were walking through the ballet school? Do you
Yes.
remember? In Baldur's Gate. Okay.
Oh,
That was so good.
Okay, it was like a week after we just watched it, wasn't it? So, yeah, D4 plus 3, Willie.
Yeah, that was 6. 6 points.
6, nice. They are on their last legs, but those last legs are propelling them through the space, out past one Willie, and let's see, who was there, so that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... Okay. They have disappeared. As they go.
Are they
Just blind.
Oh, so have we heard them kind of like go through the rooms?
You saw, Corey, you got a very bizarre vision here. You saw Daisha just lash out at nothing. You saw Willie get shoved out of the way by nothing, and also lash out at nothing as your vine hair was also lashing out at nothing. And then you heard Harangon footsteps disappearing rapidly off into the other room.
All right. Is it? Oh, actually,
it is your turn.
my turn.
Yes. Are you
All
going to
right.
pursue?
Yes. More importantly, I am going to, because I checked this,
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark as my bonus action, because that does not require sight.
Yes.
Oh.
Verbal component.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
surprised.
wait, no, I lied. It's kind of requires sight, but it's a verbal only, which makes no sense.
You choose a creature that you
Okay.
can see. Yes.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Curses. All right, regardless.
That would've been
Okay,
good.
fine.
It would have.
I'm going to run up then to where Villy is.
Mhm.
Can I see any sort of footfalls, any disturbances at all?
I mean, you can hear the retreating footsteps of the fleeing Agadon Longscarf.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm moving further into the room.
Uh-huh.
I think that's my max movement there. And I am going to fire. 'Cause she's mad. She wants this rabbit dead.
You can't see him from there.
No, I can't. So I'm gonna fire where I can hear the footsteps.
It's in
Yeah?
they're in the next room.
Did I not move into the next room?
Sorry, the
They're
next
in
room
the
from where you are
next
now.
70.
A crossbow has a
70.
range of 120 feet. Can I not try to hit him?
You can shoot through the doorway, definitely. Yes.
Okay. Because I
So-
can see the doorway, right?
Yes.
Alright. Can I attempt it?
Please.
Alright. I'm going to attempt to do a big firing. With disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm burning my inspiration again. She really wants this rabbit dead.
Okay. Now let's have this conversation because we stopped it before because the natural 20 happened. Mechanically speaking, now Corey, Willie, does it make sense to have it as a thing you can just cancel a disadvantage, or is it worth just rolling with disadvantage and then rolling again? Should we just keep it as a reroll if you want it? Do you understand what I mean? Speaking of Dead Aussie Gamer, there he is. Hello, my friend. Welcome, Raiders. How you doing? Speak of the devil. And a devilishly handsome Dead Aussie Gamer will appear. Hello, mate. How you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you had a fantastic session. Indeed, raid hard or die trying. I hope all of you survived the raid. Everyone, do check out our good friend Michael, aka Dead Aussie Gamer, who will be on the channel this month and next. Exciting things happening with our friends. Boop. They've been playing some Pathfinder. Nice. Hope you had a great session, friend. Howdy, howdy. It was a great session. Good. Glad to hear it. We are in the Brigand's Tollway dealing with Harangon bandits in Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And it is proving quite deadly and quite frustrating.
Yes.
He has been wounded and realized he's outnumbered and is using his 70-foot movement to flee like the wind. Raiders, we have a giveaway going on. You can win the incredible work of Dan Karn, aka Frictionless Dan, and have your chance to play through this fantastic Wild Beyond the Witchlight extra content. And there is Dan's stuff as well. Check them out. Wonderful, wonderful things. Again, you don't have to be playing Wild Beyond the Witchlight. You can use it as one-shot stuff. Awesome. Okay. So,
Alright, so to clarify, how am I rolling this?
right. So what do we think? Is it? Because I was thinking, it's like you can use it to cancel a disadvantage if you want, but then you're stuck with that roll, and with the disadvantage roll, you could have rolled 2 20s, right?
Yeah.
So I think it actually makes sense just to keep it as a reroll. So you can make the roll, and then you decide after that. Because because these are gifts from the audience. I want them to be as useful as possible.
That's
That
fair.
makes sense. So if
Even with high rollers like Baron around.
may I ask actually, so the boon of the wisps, what does that attack to? Can I add that to an attack roll?
Yes.
I thought it was a D4, right?
Yes, D4, yeah.
Cool. Awesome. In that case, if we are allowing reroll, because I did accidentally roll twice, because that's how I handle it usually. It's with a D4 on top of that. That's a 22 to hit.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, you go dashing through the room. You can't see it. You can hear the footsteps from the opposite room, the armory kind of room. You bring up the crossbow and just loosh, and the bolt just goes streaking through the door and into the distance on the other side there. Well, it's kind of tricky because I mean you don't have dark vision, so it's a bit dark in there.
I mean, it's not like I could see them anyway.
True. True. I mean, you don't hear a cry of pain or anything. And that brings us to Emin Pastiche. What you doing, sir?
Okay.
Nibble on the carrot.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this right here looks like a door at the bottom of the room, right?
Bottom right? Here.
Yeah.
Next to the
there.
bed, there is a door, yes.
Okay. I'm going to use my...
Sorry, that was like a 60s music video, just that both our pings went up at the same time as like concentric circles inside each other of like multicolours. Like,
that was cool. I'm going to use my cunning action to dash.
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I want to go through the door.
Okay, everyone keep up. He's fast. Okay, so you're dashing over there and you're going to open up that door?
Yep.
Oh,
So I'm at 25 of 60 right now.
Noted. And let me get that for you. Dynamic lighting. Touche. Oop. You run over, quickly dashing to the other side of the room, fling open the door, and you see a staircase going down.
Ah! Okay.
It is not cut off the escape, I'm afraid.
All
Good
right.
idea. Good idea, though.
So,
By the way, Dan,
30,
are you enjoying seeing your map with dynamic lighting on
40,
it? Wait, I did that for you.
45,
It looks so pretty.
50, 55.
Beautiful map again, as always.
Okay. And I don't see a rabbit.
You do not. You see a couple of unconscious rabbits snoozing with, like baby pacifiers in their mouths of these like poisoned carrots. Welcome to the Wackyverse.
Okay. So that was my cunning action dash. I can't double dash, can I?
Yeah, you can. You can use your action to dash.
Seriously?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Awesome. All right. 5, 10, 15.
Love this music, by the way. Well done, Sarsky.
20. 25.
Let's get that out of the
30.
way. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the rogue. It's difficult.
Okay. I think that's the limit of my movement.
Okay. I'll put... I wonder if you can see them. I'm curious. I mean, I think regardless of actually whether you can see them or not, I think you can see the trailing blue scarf that is, flapping behind them.
Ah.
I wonder if they are within sight. So we can see. Yeah, you dash to the doorway there. You still can't see them, but you do see the end of a blue scarf flapping and lashing around as they are clearly in that very close proximity, but not within sight, I'm afraid.
Could
Zoom out a bit because you're all spread out a bit more now.
could I use a sling to try to fling a rock in that general direction?
Sure.
I am grasping at straws here, folks.
No problem. Good idea.
Okay.
That's too much. Sorry. I'm trying to get the perfect... What's the perfect zoom here? There we go. Not there. Sorry if it's a bit small, but yeah, I want you to see what's going on here.
Okay. So, I'm assuming because I can't see him, I probably am shooting with disadvantage, right?
Yeah, and your dryad friend is not there, by the way. They've merged back
Right.
into the wood. I just left the token there 'cause it's pretty.
Okay. I am going to also use my inspiration.
Well, I mean,
So-
you know, if he was visible, you'd be able to see him. You could see him before. He didn't disappear for you.
Right.
So he's, you do not have line of sight on him.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
see.
I
I mean, you can see the scarf because I mean, if going back to that amazing art from before,
Long.
It's
It's
very
long
long. Yeah.
scarf.
very, very long. Look at that. It's ridiculously long. Oop.
Oh, I double dashed anyway, so I can't attack at
Yeah,
all.
no,
so-
your action's gone. Yeah. Yeah, it's like 15 feet long behind him.
That is a long
Okay.
scarf.
It is. I assume I'm gonna say it's 15 because like if you grab hold of it, they can't move more than 15 feet away from you. So, demon dice tonight. Yeah, right. Okay, Daisha.
I think that's me. Yeah.
Unmute myself. Okay. So now that I'm in the proper roll 20, in my roll 20, I think I'm gonna do the same. I think I'm going to go my speed and dash. That would be 60.
It would, yeah.
Okay.
Where are you?
I was here. I'll show you where I was. I was here or there. So diagonal 5,
Yep, 5.
diagonal 10, 15, 20. Are these these guys are out?
There,
or this
I
would
was
be
just saying,
half
yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Actually, I'm going to go diagonal.
Yeah, you
35,
can,
40, 45, 50, 55.
You can't go into Emin's
I
space.
can I say again?
You can't finish in Emin's space.
60. And that would be me.
Okay. Again, you do not get eyes on either, I'm afraid.
Oh, Wastly Wabbits.
Okay. And that brings us to Willie Grimm.
Aha! Wheelie will also dash. One through the doorway. That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm dropping so things will light up. That gives me 30 feet of movement. Do you mind pinging whereabouts the end of the scarf is in the next room?
It's just in the doorway here.
Perfect. With the remaining 30 feet, Willie will move through the move through his ally, and then we'll jump that final 5 feet to land on the scarf and just roll up in it bodily.
It's not dragging along the floor. it's like in the picture. It's like flapping in the air behind it because he's moving so fast.
Willie will jump
Mhm.
in the air, and if you will allow it, make that acrobatics to try and, or sleight of hand, whatever you want, to try and catch the scarf and crash into the earth and roll up in it and just become a big human paperweight.
I will say, because you're not using your action, because you dashed, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not using your action, you can attempt to grab it at disadvantage.
All right, but I do have a an inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Are we
roll.
doing
Yeah.
So roll at disadvantage, and then if it's bad, you can roll again. One more dice.
All right.
And the second
How
second
do
roll
I-
is not at disadvantage.
How do I toggle disadvantage on D&D Beyond?
Right click.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. And
Oh,
we're
yeah.
doing
Learned something new today.
acrobatics, right?
Athletics.
Athletics, of course. Oops. There we go. And disadvantage.
If you-
Go,
yeah.
Willie, go.
A 4. I would
A
like to
4.
burn
It's a-
my
Yep.
inspiration.
Okay.
All right.
So just roll. The second time is just a straight roll. There's no disadvantage on that.
All right. Oh, Shiza.
What was it?
Oh, it's the worst.
Oh,
Oh.
don't say that. We're so
Natural.
close.
Don't say that.
Natural one.
Und I am airborne! Und I am crashing to the ground! Und I am
And
unconscious
somebody's-
again!
Why
Why does my tongue taste
Don't
like
actually want that.
splinters?
It's funnier.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rip.
So,
Rip.
you leap, and we go slow motion, and just like you're reaching towards the scarf, and as you close your hand, it just pulls out from between your fingers, and Agdon, as you can see him, Agdon in the room there just turns. He's like, "You have to move a little faster than that, old man," and dashes through the door.
Dashes.
5,
My
10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Does Abbott save the day?
35, 40. Daisha, roll me a d20, please.
I can do that.
It'd be so funny if like Abbott was finally made it to the door after all of this and was stuck in the door trying to get in.
6.
6. Are you happy with that roll? You have inspiration crystals.
No, I'm not. I will be inspired. 7.
Are you
You
serious?
still have your wisp.
Wow.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you, Brian.
Thanks, Ben.
You cannot use both of your crystals on one roll, I'm afraid.
Yep,
So
that's
7,
fine.
you said,
That's fine. Yep, 7.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Dom's trying so hard too. You have inspiration. Doesn't mean shit.
let's see
No bless
here.
on this action. Only death.
Thank you, Corsair's Cove. Appreciate it.
Yay! Big hearts.
Hey.
Thank you, Josh. How you doing, mate? I hope your return to Humblewood was great yesterday. Sorry, only raided in at the end. But it was a pleasure to see you all back at it. Everyone, do check out Corsair's Cove. Fantastic Humblewood content. And some Warhammer stuff as well. The game, that is. Total War Warhammer. Some
Ooh.
ogre shenanigans going on over there. Fantastic. And do see Josh in our Deadlands game coming back next week.
Yay.
For potentially the finale, I think, Josh. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay. Now. Willie, as you are chasing through the room there, you, as I said, Agdon, like says that quip at you and then dashes through the door. You hear a loud and you hear Agdon's voice again. It's like, gracious, didn't you belong to us?
Really?
I see you haven't gotten any faster. Bye-bye. No, not really, I'm afraid. He tried. He was there, and he was above the door, and he tried to drop on him, but that was a 9 from Daisha. Sorry, Daisha.
This rabbit has to die. I'm so upset.
You only missed by 2. He got 11 against your 9.
Unbelievable.
This is so frustrating.
But just imagine how satisfying it'll be later on.
John.
Not done. Not done.
And there is no way you can catch him. He dashes. That was his movement. He now dashes another 70 feet off into the mist, into the forest.
If I'm
And Agdon Longscarf says, "You have not heard the last of I, the greatest brigand in all of Prismere."
I hear your theme song one more time. But, oh god, ow. I think as soon as that's said, Corey kind of drops and just cradles the brand mark on her arm.
Emin has already started to open chests.
Willie is standing there realizing the DM is still playing boss music and is tense and paranoid.
No, the DM is playing Acton's theme song now. And
Yeah.
he's just running away into the mist.
All right. Willie will look around and realize that Corey is in trouble and will approach and hand her one of the 2 healing potions that he had and just say,
it's all right.
"Here,
I've got one, it's okay.
Everyone got one.
but I was carrying 2 to give to Daisha and
Oh, I
Remember?
thought I had them because I already gave them out.
Yeah,
last session.
they've been passed around. Yeah.
Willie wonders where he took a knock on the head, so he's so confused about things.
What
I think
Um,
you reach and you're like, oh wait. I'm so sorry. I thought I had them.
I was so distracted in my rage. Yeah, Emin, a
That
good
was
idea. I will see
idea.
to binding up these rabid bandits.
Yes, they are unconscious, but will not remain so.
Yeah, Willie will go around and make sure that they are all bound very, very tightly, head, neck, and throat. Make sure those are really tight knots around their necks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By the way, Dan, if you're still in chat, these maps, they're so good, beautiful.
Very pretty.
I hate like there's been a bit of a trend from Wizards recently where they've just got empty rooms, so just nothing on the maps at all. It's just like,
I'm
guys,
assuming they probably did that so people can put their own stuff on it, for like minions and stuff.
yeah, but like within modules they have like, I don't know if they have different artists or stuff. Like in Frostmaiden, some of the maps have like every item that's mentioned in the text is in the map, and other maps are just the walls.
Probably different artists.
I
Yeah.
assume so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yes, that is happening.
So Emin remembers he looted 2 of the 7 chests that are in this dormitory.
I don't think there were that. There was. Oh no, there was a chest. There was a chest for every
At
everything,
every
wasn't there?
foot of every bed was what you said.
There
so.
was.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry,
It is-
shut these herringons up. Hang on.
Permanently, if
It
possible.
is a flaw on my character sheet. I will read it as follows. Hold on, where is it?
Must steal everything.
I am a kleptomaniac who covets
Yeah!
shiny, sparkling treasure.
Yeah!
Noted. Okay,
So-
so yes, Emin flits from chest to chest. By the way,
Like the
take a
opposite of the
massive
tooth
hello to
fairy.
everyone who's jumping in here. How you doing, everybody? A huge bunch of people.
Whoa,
Good to have
yeah.
you in, everybody. Thank you for those raids, of course, which has helped out a lot. Just for anyone that missed it, if you are not already entered, please jump in our giveaway to win this beautiful map and other things from Frictionless Dan. And if you would consider giving us a follow and supporting the channel, you can jump into our followers Discord and get all of the fun chances to share your work and do cool stuff over there. Okay,
Bless you, Dan.
good stuff.
Bless.
Right. I cater to characters like Emin. Okay. So yes, my friend. There are 5 more.
5 more.
There are. So I need 5d8, please.
Watch my backup character be a Harangon bandit.
All right.
Donag
I have-
purple scarf.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
I've got an 8,
Mhm.
2 7s, a 3, and a 4.
An 8, 2 7s, a 3, and a 4. Okay. If you'd make a note of this for me, you find yourself a potion of healing.
Ooh.
Very useful. A light crossbow. A light crossbow which has some ammunition next to it. 2 bolts of which have a slight magical aura about them.
Oh,
Ooh.
pretty.
Okay.
Don't mind me, I have carrots in my throat.
4 days worth of rations.
Nice.
And
Nice.
roll me 2 D100s, please.
Oh my god.
Yeah! Let these be crazy trinkets again.
Please.
Regular trinkets, but trinkets, yes.
Okay. A 94 and a 70.
Nice.
I'm so ready.
Yo!
You find yourself.
And you turn into a
Chaos.
sheep.
Oh, that's a good
No.
one. I like that one. No, it's not wild magic. It's trinkets.
Aw.
Emin, you find yourself. I like this one. A flask full of spectral glowworms that change color to reflect the mood of the flask's holder. It's like a
It's
mood ring.
Frisbee in a bottle.
Oh my God.
But spectral glowworms? Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Fantastic.
And a copy and
Can
paste that
they
into chat
spin
for you.
spectral mood silk? Can we have like mood ring outfits?
Glowworms, not silkworms.
Yeah,
Damn it, that'd be so good though.
Ah.
that would be really cool.
There you go, it's in the Roll20 chat. And 94?
94 and a 70.
That was the 70, the glowworms. The 94. A tassel. I'm not sure I quite understand what this means. A tasseled wine charm?
Oh yeah.
What's a wine charm?
It's one of
It's
those
on the
charms
bottom
that
of
go
your
around
glass.
the neck of a bottle.
Oh,
Or around your glass, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Right. No, I've never heard of this. A tasseled wine charm shaped like a sprite.
Oh.
Fancy.
It reminds you
It's very
of a
sprites.
childhood partner.
very cool. Okay. Now let's move on to Agdon's room.
Okay.
Yes.
Be my guest. Head on over.
I think you pass.
Correct.
As you pass her to get to Agbon's room, Erin, you would definitely hear her, like as she's like clutching it, she's about to pop the potion, but I think you hear her go to her hair. I'm sorry, darling. After all of that saying you would be mine, desires and such, it looks like I've been granted by someone else. Apologies.
There's a bristling of leaves and thorns.
Well, make sure he's dead, and maybe it'll go away.
Yeah. I think
Chugs.
Emin, like before he steps through the or buzzes through the door, he'll probably turn back to Corey and go, "We're gonna get him.
Oh
He's
God, I
fast.
hope so.
He's fast, but we've got numbers, so you know."
Numbers are a little useless, darling, if you can't bloody see him anymore. 'Cause I can't.
Wait,
Yeah, you guys.
what?
Yeah.
After I got hit with this, and what does it look like again? It's sort of triangular, right?
It is 3 herringons, like nose to tail in a triangle. Yeah.
After I got hit with this, I'm afraid he turned bloody invisible to me. Couldn't even
Oh.
track him with magic.
Oh wow.
I can see the other rabbits, right? It's just
Yep.
it was just Agdon.
Just act on, yeah.
I couldn't
Ah.
see him, or else I probably would have made a better shot.
Yeah. Huh. We'll have to investigate that a little bit.
So forever you can't see him?
I'm hoping it's till he's dead, because I'd rather like to see his corpse on a platter. That'd be a shame. You kill him and then you can't actually see the handiwork. You'd be so disappointed, wouldn't you, darling? As she says to her hair.
Stepping into Agdon's chambers, Emin will say out loud, "Well, if we couldn't have him on a platter, at least we get all his stuff."
Yes.
Do we get our stuff back, you mean?
Oh
And
God, my
that too.
abacus.
And that too.
Okay, so.
So let's go ahead and step back into the chambers.
Mhm.
And before going back to get his stuff, I want to take a look at this desk that I see some papers on.
Shove you guys over there. Okay, so what do we have here? So yeah, you, as I said, those crates and things by the bed there, that has your stuff in it, clearly.
Right.
It's kind of overflowing with it. And that's by Willie there. Oops, sorry, wrong button. There you go, folks.
Oh, for
and
bloody
yeah, you-
sake.
Now, one thing that you are intrigued by, Emin, is not so much the scraps of paper and things on the desk, but there is a large chest tucked beneath it.
Emin will unceremoniously thrust the chair out of the way
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like rub his hands together and let's take a crack.
Okay.
While this is going on, I'm healing up for 5 plus the remaining good berries, which is 7, so a total of 12 hit points.
No problem. Emin, it's locked.
It is locked. Okay. Let's go get my thieves' tools back
Sure.
from the crate.
You find them, yep.
And he is so distracted by the curiosity about this chest that he just takes his thieves' tools, and he's not picked his other things back up yet.
No problem.
And he will take a second to think, maybe this one might be a little spicy. So we're gonna be cautious with this one. So sleight of hand.
No, it's a thieves tools. It is a dex. It's your dex mod plus your proficiency bonus.
Dex mod plus
So
proficiency.
plus 6.
Okay. Just a d20 plus 6.
Yep.
Okay. 23.
That'll work. So yep, you just go to work for it, and briefly there is a small, satisfying click as it opens.
All right. Let's very slowly open the lid. I don't want to get hit with any traps. Can I investigate to see if there are any traps?
If you wish, yes, please.
Yeah. So just investigation or?
Investigation check.
Okay. Yeah, I got a 10, so it looks like everything's all right.
Yep, you're safe to go.
Let's open her up.
Okay. So yeah, you hear that click, and you're like, "Oh, what's going to be in here? What's going to be in here?" And you open up the lid, and a needle flashes out of the mechanism and jumps into your hand. You take 1 piercing damage
Okay.
and make a Constitution saving throw.
No!
That was the part.
There it is.
That-
Remember, you have inspiration.
One piercing's fine. It's the 200 poison that's going to be a
Yeah,
problem.
I am going to use that inspiration.
Oh, good God, you
Oh,
need to. Yes.
man.
Yes.
Okay. Didn't help.
Wow. It's
Oh,
been fun
bloody
playing with
hell.
you, Colby.
What did you get?
I rolled a 1. So,
On the reroll?
yes.
On the reroll?
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Wow.
you...
What
as
are
this,
our rolls today?
This needle jumps into your hand, you're like,
Crap.
and then it just starts to flow through your system. You feel a tingling sensation as it spreads through your veins. And if you could please click on that little conditions box of yours and add the poisoned condition.
Okay.
Bad.
You're poisoned for 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
For those playing along at home, that means our poor friend Emin has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oof.
All right.
Now,
Fair enough.
as
Emin,
it opens
Emin,
up, you're just
are
like
you
kind of... Sorry, yes, please, Willie. Yeah.
Emin, are you all right? You look... You don't look... You look ill, my friend. Perhaps you need to have a lie down on the bed.
Before you say anything, make another Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
No, saving throw. So saving throws are okay, aren't they?
Nat 20.
Okay,
Nice.
Yeah!
good to know. So yeah, sorry. Willie says that.
Yeah,
He'll kind of shake his hand out and he'll like
Thank you, Baron.
yeah, poison. Oldest trick in the book. Rookie mistake on my part.
You open up the chest. Yep, sorry, Emma, please.
I think it'll be all right for now.
Okay.
He's like absolutely driven by like, man, if this chest was trapped, there's got to be something good in here. So
yes, indeed. You do see a few things in here. There is a hollow metal tube, which is about a foot long,
okay.
which has a slight magical aura about it.
Oh,
And there is a crude drawing of a frog-like old woman, which
okay.
you, with the visions that you had from that stream of visions that you came across on the way to the Watcher's Pool.
Yeah.
I can't remember, who was it? Which of you was it that had the vision of Bavlorna? One of you did. I forget who it was.
I had the vision of a lady chopping meat.
That
So it wasn't me.
That wasn't her. Yeah. No, that's not her. She doesn't do her own for cooking.
I think it might have been Stephanie.
Right. But yeah, if you show it to the others, whoever saw that thinks it is.
What do I see?
It's supposed to be. It is a crude drawing of a frog-like old woman, which looks very much like Bavlorna that you saw in your vision, and they are purposefully made to look wretched and unpleasant.
Our wretched and unpleasant.
So it seems Agdon may not have been a fan of his benefactor there. There's a small cloth bag with a little stitched key on the exterior, which reminds you. Actually, it doesn't remind you of anything. Corey and Willie might be reminded of something.
As he pulls out the bag with the key on it, Willie will make eyes to Corey and do you think that is Jingle Jangles?
Probably. I mean, if Jingle Jangle got their key back, we should return it. We did say that we might.
Remember, Jingle Jangle asked you to find. She said, she'd been robbed by the bandits, and
We know
her magical key was stolen. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
That she said
Yes,
you could use. It might be useful against Bavlorna if you could find it.
Yes.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Willie, do you mention that to Emin when he brings out the bag with the key on it?
Yeah, I do. That's right. Because I had notes that it was her favorite key. So yeah, like, I am not sure what Corey may have told you, but we made the acquaintance of a most particularly intelligent goblin. And she told us that she had a key stolen by these self-same bandits that might be very useful. Now, keeping in mind that I myself have been robbed of everything, would you trust me to carry the key?
Emin,
By the way, it doesn't feel like it has a key inside. There's several slightly bulky, small objects inside. It doesn't feel like a key.
Oh,
There's a key. There's a key stitched on the exterior, but yeah.
right. He's very hesitant, and he as he takes it out and he can hear Willie and Corey talking amongst themselves behind them, but he's
Willie said that to you just now.
Yes.
made
eyes at me.
Yeah, so when Willie says that to Emin, he kind of pulls the bag in, and he feels the bag, and he's he opens it up.
Oh, okay, you were gonna open it.
Sorry. To look inside of it.
Okay. As you do so, you see it is full of truffles.
Oh. Oh, those she definitely wanted. She definitely wanted those.
Yes.
And he'll look into it and like kind of very curiously, he'll pull the drawstrings back shut and kind of toss it at Willie and be like,
Constitution
Yeah.
saving throw.
ah, okay.
Of course, that's
For a
it.
second?
17.
Okay, sorry, please continue.
He'll toss it at Willie and just say like, it's just full of mushrooms. Have at it.
Oh, even better. These must be Jingle Jangle's truffles. What she had told us about, which were also stolen from her. Still no signs of our gears, my journal, my light crossbow.
it's
No,
in the
yeah,
bed.
you found it. It's all in those crates by the bed where you stood just before.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I think if Willie does say that out loud, Emin is just gonna kind of point back over his shoulder at the crates and not really say anything. He's just still kind of clambering through the chest.
But
Does-
Willie,
yeah.
there is no money. There is no magnifying glass. There is, the potions of healing you had, the ones that you've
Yeah.
gained since the
we
robbery,
got
right?
those. Yeah.
Yeah. And there is no T-ball. Corey,
Isn't
you're
that
gonna come,
interesting?
you're gonna come back in and grab your gear.
She is, but I think does she see Emin reacting to the poison? Like, does he jerk or anything when that happens?
I mean, he's like, "Ow," and like shakes his hand.
yeah, originally,
And you said poison, right?
He did.
and I did say it. I said to Willie when he asked, like, it's just poison. Rookie mistake. I should have known.
All right. I think she comes up and she's got the healer's kit because we did get that.
That's true.
And I would like to, if I can, try to like stabilize the poison from whatever effect it's got.
I mean, it's
Because she's
just
got.
it doesn't heal that strong. It just stabilizes creatures that are bleeding out, stops death saves.
Okay.
You can't remove the condition, I'm afraid.
All right. No removing it. Okay. Do I recognize the kind of poison it is? Hope's not. Sorry, I'm thinking of a different character who is very good at poison.
Ah,
Okay.
And she goes, let us know if you're dying, if you know you've been poisoned.
You feel sickened, but you don't feel like your body is continuing to be damaged. You just
Right.
feel.
Also, Emin, just a heads up. A reminder that this is Feywild territory. The poison might not just be I am planning to kill you. You may turn purple. Like actually and permanently. Or perhaps grow ears that look like a donkey's. This is the area we're in.
Corey,
Yes?
you are gathering your gear as you do this, yeah?
Yes, do they still have my abacus?
There is no abacus, no. And there is no longbow,
That's fine.
and there is no money.
The abacus. She doesn't care about the money. It's the abacus, and I think she like pause. She goes, "We spent a long time making
Emin,
that."
yes.
there is no magic rapier.
Not the
Um,
rapier.
There is no magic rapier. There is no bag of ball bearings, strangely. There is no hooded lantern. And there is the deck of cards from the carnival is also missing. And Daisha, it's all gone, all of it.
It didn't. Do I still have my cupcake?
No, specifically.
All gone.
Hmm.
All right, let me get rid of my cupcake too then.
So there's nothing else in this chest, John, right?
There was the truffles, the slightly magical looking item, and this picture of Bavlorna.
Yeah. Okay.
As written, stolen equipment from you is supposed to be in there as well, but too much was stolen from you guys, so
I see.
It's been spilt out into the space a bit more, but
That's fine.
all of your most precious items are not with. It's all of your mundane items are there to retake, but anything precious that you had, Emin, your shriveled mummified head thing is not there.
No.
Daisha,
My head.
what was your trinket, Daisha? I forget.
The one that we started with.
Yeah.
I have knucklebone dice stuck in my head, but I know that wasn't this character.
Let's have a look.
So,
How organized was I? Did I write things down?
Oh, my teeth. The teeth are gone. That's a shame.
if this is just my
Yes.
punishment for being
Your,
too eager in deleting everything, then I understand.
your petrified robin's egg is not there.
All right.
Yeah, just your regular stuff is there.
I think you guys hear Koro say, "Oh, they even took the bloody wooden teeth."
Yes.
Rude.
Willie will
But-
quickly browse through the paperwork on the desk while everyone's discussing as he's refitting, his gear back on and stuff. Just leaf through them. Eyes of the Runekeeper. Just to see if there's any useful intelligence.
It is an attempt at poetry by Agdon Longscarf. And not very good.
Indubitably. Well, what do you think they did with our belongings? Do you think he has all this stuff on him, or maybe we should interrogate one of his companions?
Oh, I mean, given where we are and given who he works for, there is nothing more valuable to create spells after than somebody's most precious item. They make a whole song and dance about it, after all. No doubt that we will have some sort of curse or some sort of impending doom placed upon us yet again.
Yeah, I am afraid you are right.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the Dryad told you as well last time?
No, I don't remember.
They
Was it about grandfather tree?
no, not about back home. They were saying about that your brother was in trouble with the hag in charge of that part of Prismere, and were worried about him having been sent over here and unable to return until Zabilna is restored to power and able to relinquish them from their duties of protecting this tree. Until then, they're stuck here. Oh, actually, Willie has just been vanished. She told you that quote unquote, something stirs below within the tree that isn't a Harangon.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
She asked you to investigate it.
That, unironically, I was about to say, there is a downstairs.
Yes. Willie.
So.
And everyone, please remind me to tell Willie something when he comes back.
Okay. I do think that if Daisha's got nothing, I think before I check, how is my hair doing? Because I've been branded, I've been there's a mark of possession on me. There's I was vastly injured. How's it doing? Is it mad?
How's my hair?
It is.
I know. Is it looking good?
It is the
do I need to brush it out?
It is the physical personification of when people are said to be thorny and prickly. Oh. This is where that comes from. It is
not by the neck. Not by the neck.
Angry, protective, defensive, and yes, generally dangerous looking at the moment.
You have to tell Willie something.
And you would not,
You have to
thank you,
tell
Dasha,
Willie something.
and you would not like to try and run a brush through it at the moment. Willie,
Yeah.
I must insist that you raise your hand and wait to be addressed before you leave your seat.
I apologize.
Hi, Sensei.
No, I'm joking. There is a logbook underneath the terrible poetry,
Wow.
and it is a record of the toll system that these Harangons have set up for their brigands' tollway.
This I want to know.
And it makes you even a bit more angry than you already were with these things, because it seems they have a system where you can just pay a gold piece a day to pass through unbothered by the brigands, but they seem to have been targeting you without the opportunity to pay, just
Rude!
downright stealing from you. And there is a logbook here which has the names of the guests. It is a guest logbook written in about recent tolls that have been collected. And as you look at it, there are no dates as to when these were taken, but the following names are included in the book. There is, thank you, Mike. People in the chat say, "He's back. Say the thing." So there's a toll from someone called Sir Ravalat, which, with your eyes of the Runekeeper, what was it called? Was that right?
Yes, I
Is
said
that low?
Runekeeper. Sir Ravelot.
Your mystical ability just seems to untumble and unravel the letters, and you read it not from left to right, but from right to left, which is Sir Talabar.
Talavar, yeah.
Oh.
So it seems that the fairy dragon very sneakily gave an alias as they were passing through.
Oh, yes. So sneaky.
Very clever, as always. There is a name called it says Vansel. There is a name Vansel, and next to it there is a scribbled note that says unpaid.
Right.
There is a name Hurley.
Hurley. All right. Does it
And
say anything next to
couple more.
Hurley?
No, just
Okay.
just the log of the name. None of the others have notes next to them. Just that Vansel one.
All right.
There are the names Hurley, Gleam, Glister, and Sumai.
Fucking Glister?
I'll put them in the
That's just a good name.
I'll put them in the Roll20 chat.
Glittery Blister is immediately where my
Ew.
mind went.
Gross.
I mean, we're dealing with hags.
Glister and
Fair point.
Sumai, which I don't think is draconic.
Okay.
you
Hurley,
go.
Gleam, Blister, Spike. Thank you.
Part of me hopes they're like reindeer, but for hags.
And sorry, and then the other one that with the unpaid note was Vansel. There you go.
Snaps for that one, Scarlet. That was good.
Why is Hurley familiar?
Have we? It wasn't a name that we heard in Mudchuckle, was it?
Nope.
All I can think of is I have a friend named Hurley, and it's a very human name.
Hurley.
You might
Harley Davidson.
You might
Willie
be-
will rack his memory and
you
would
might
like
be
to make a
thinking
history roll.
of this person,
Burley. There we go. That's what it was.
Burley.
Ah, from the fair.
Mm.
He was at the fair, yeah, at the carnival.
All right. Interesting. Hurley, Gleam, Mr. Sumai, and Vansel. They're all paying.
By the way,
man,
everyone, if you missed this art when we were in the carnival, look at it. It's awesome.
I have so little context. This is amazing.
Yes, Corey, you were there.
No, I was dealing with my own shit.
Yeah.
Phantom has a
Hair
good idea
bristles.
that they might be goblin names.
True.
Not
I
sure
know.
what we can do with it right this instant, though.
But these are people who have passed through hither. at some point.
Are they kind of like? This is more to see if this about it is. Are they when they're listed in the book?
Mhm.
Are they listed as a collective group, or are they listed as
No.
separate times?
Yeah, individual. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good to know.
So, what would you like to do?
All right.
Down the stairs?
Well, first I see what looks like a bag next to the downstairs door on the floor. Is it still there?
I think that was somebody's belongings.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, basically everything that's in this room is just like pilfered stuff.
Okay. Anything under Agadon's bed?
Dust bunnies.
Of course. How fitting.
He craves the shinies. Emin craves more shinies.
Alright.
I mean, if you've already looted the locked, poison, trapped chest, there's probably not much else to steal. But yeah,
That's
I
fair.
mean, there's the carrots on the table.
I'll take that.
A cup of tea, apparently.
Do they look good?
Yep.
I think Emin might grab one out of curiosity, and eat it.
Okay.
See if it'll help with the poison at all.
There's a nice crunch to it.
No antidotes.
Parrot antidote.
It's pretty good.
Actually, sorry, Emin, can you roll me a constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah.
I
was
do
waiting
think
for it.
that Corey goes up to Daisha, who has nothing, and from her stuff, if she's got like, if she could, is my pack full of dried flowers gone too?
Yes.
Damn. All right, I was gonna try and give you a
18
flower.
That's
Sorry,
very
yeah.
sweet.
Sorry, Emin, what was that?
18.
Thank you very much. Okay.
All right.
I was gonna be like, I take one from your hair, but it's all thorns, so I don't do
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I think like she actually, I just realized how much. So whereabouts was I hit with a brand?
Your arm, upper arm, let's say.
Here. Okay.
Excellent fellow, Tusker.
So-
Hello there. Welcome to you too.
The and there's stuff on top of it now, or there isn't.
The clothing that was where it hit has been burnt away as well. So there's like a ragged hole with burnt, singed edges.
So
If you like, I mean, your hair could have kept the vines and the poultice style leaves there if you wish.
that's okay. I think she was like, probably the hair would have wanted to do an inspection anyway. You can see peeking out through just beyond where there's this red welt, tan skin, but the skin has a slight, like almost sunset sort of glimmer to it. Like it's not quite fully human.
Okay. Interesting.
Like, and there's like, as I think, because I think she would have tried to cover it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, really, darling? I'd like rather no one see.
If you
So
This sticks a giant maple leaf.
I don't know if you can see well enough, but if you zoom in on that picture of Agdon Lonscarf, the one with the the official art, you can actually see the brand.
Yeah.
It has the-
Okay.
It is three hairs in a triangle.
Yes. But yes, you'd see that the skin doesn't look quite like the same sort of color that's around her eyes and what you can see on her person.
I just want to clarify. You're saying we would see that if we were paying
You would.
attention, or did you
If
mean
you're-
for Daisha to be paying attention?
I mean, you would have
Like-
seen her like rubbing and double checking her wounds, like while she's right next to you, because even though I've had a potion, I don't like. To me, like a potion heals you up vitality wise as opposed to physically as much.
Mhm.
Because and you would probably see like it peeking through for sure, especially if it's been burnt through, because the upper, like her upper leathers were not as Or is it her upper levels are a little light at the mobility?
Yeah, healing potions are basically just like carry you over and get you through to the next long rest.
Yeah, right.
Yes, Daisha.
Upon peeking this, Daisha is going to take her shirt, which is already kind of like rough street urchin-esque, and like just rip a huge section all the way around from her midriff, and then like tie it around not Scarlet, Kore's arm, and just like put it in a bow and just pat and be like, and like walk away. She like, I don't know, she's used to being different from human, so it is like not weird to her, but she recognizes Kore's need for privacy. So she would do that and just walk away, and now she has a crop top.
Yeah, hot. I think before let the fan art start.
Sorry, no, God, no.
Before Daisha walks away, I think like you feel like a light squeeze over the hand and goes, "Yes, not the only gift, flowers, but thank you for understanding."
It's no problem. And then walks like clearly uncomfortable. She's like, too much intimacy, and like goes to peek at what Emin's doing.
Yeah, the rest you can see the stairs leading down into the tree as you come into that southern part of the room there.
To adventure. I'm not going first. I think I still have a bigger hit point pool than Willie.
What's your HP at now at the moment? Corey?
14.
Okay, so is that bloodied?
No.
Okay.
I'm at that. Like, is bloodied less than half?
Yes,
I always
half
forget.
or less.
Yeah, I'm not bloodied at the moment. Still hurt.
Willie.
Seeing that my companions are eyeballing the stairwell, Willie will go back into the second room where the guards have been bound and just double check that all their bindings are tight, that they're still mostly unconscious.
Sure.
And if any seem to be like starting to come to, give them a handy crack with the club just to put them under again before we go back down.
It's okay. It's a number of hours before they would come back to consciousness. Dan, thank you for running off to bed. Oh yeah, Sumi, as we like to say around these parts. And thank you for your support. And excuse my timer there. I just noticed it was wrong one. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, they look like they're
out cold.
Very,
Perfect.
very unconscious. Okay. So as you line up across the room there, who would like to go first?
Not I.
Does it look dark?
Yes. It's pitch black.
Then I will go, as I have the dark eyes.
The dark vision, yes.
Willie will put his hand on her shoulder and then cast the Gaze of Two Minds. Use the warlock ability to see through Daisha's eyes again and just hang on to her blind, but just right behind her on the stairs.
Daisha's gonna be like, you said there's like a weird double vision where it comes back together. She's gonna realize what Willie did and be like, you have to say. That's dizzying.
Oh, Daisha, I am going to use this. I am going to use my power.
Shut up, Willie.
I am shutting up.
Who is behind Daisha? Willie? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I might take the back. I have a better hearing than a lot of you.
Okay.
It's probably
That
good
sounds
to
fair.
keep. Yeah.
Is there like a
Yep.
torch or a candle in the area that I could grab?
There's
Yes.
like a tiny candle that's pink that I can see on the stream.
I think it's an umbrella
Is it an umbrella?
in like a.
Oh, Dan, you still there?
I think it's an
I-
umbrella and like a walking stick.
Fair. I had at first assumed it was a candle as well, but I think you might be right.
Like
yeah.
a can.
Because it
It'd
would
be
a
funny if it was just a
huge candle.
stupidly large candle.
Yeah.
Somebody's birthday cake, man. It got taken. Because they're that kind of asshole.
True.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it's
we
like-
have Daisha, followed by Willie, followed by Emin and Corey at the back. And Emin, you're taking a candle?
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you 5 feet of dim light.
Also, I suppose Corey would like remark to her hair. Now, dear, if you'd like me to definitely not die, calm down. Honor the Goblin's Gold, please.
Okay, let me just double check that's worked properly. Yes. Okay. Right. So, you make your way over to that corner of the room, and in the said order, file into the doorway that leads spiraling down through the center of the tree. As you start to make your way down, before you see anything, Daisha, the smell coming up from beneath is very noticeable.
Okay.
There's a stink of dead fish and rot.
Mm-mm.
Tasty.
Ugh. It smells like we're wading through fish stew.
No.
Doesn't sound bad. But this sounds like it's been off for about 5 weeks.
I
Rotten
think
fish stew.
I can do
There it
this.
Ugh.
Is it like really, really fishy, or is it like the swamp fishy?
Rotten fish. Rotten fish. Daisha, has the view changed for you?
Has the view changed for me?
Roll 20.
I mean, I see what I can see.
Okay, and that's as you emerge from the bottom of the stair, that is what you see. Do you react?
Maybe the view hasn't changed for me.
What can you see?
Let me refresh. Am I allowed to say what I can see, or because I don't want to ruin it? I just refreshed it. I see.
Okay.
Um,
As you emerge from the bottom of the stairway, that is what you see. How do you react? The rest of you are still in the tight spiraling stairway. You can't see.
okay, I'm gonna. Oh, so everyone else is okay.
The others
I
can't see.
assumed that I wasn't supposed to see because I had dark vision and everybody else didn't, or I was supposed to see because of that. So okay, so if
I mean,
I'm
what about Billy? Billy can see what you see, right?
Well, can see what. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see what she sees.
Oh, you're looking through her eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
okay, so I'm going to as I see it, I'm going to put my hand on my shoulder where Willie is and grab my club as a kind of shush, and I'm just gonna lean back and I'm gonna be like, you tell the others, because it hasn't moved or nothing's sprung. Spring has not sprung, so I'm gonna be like,
Because I only have the human vision, John, I can actually only see right around me on the
Oh,
map.
I see.
it's
Yeah.
a
Yeah, that's
dragon? Is that what it's supposed to be?
Hang on. Just trying to find something a bit more appropriate here in Sirenscape.
Is there stanky
Perfect.
fish water as a sound?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let's try this. What does this sound like?
Well, that's ominous.
So, you do hear water,
All right.
and again, yes, that horrible, horrible smell. And you emerge emerge there, Daisha, and yes, you do see that creature over the way. And everyone's about to see this. I'll just read it. So yeah, this room contains this large pool of foul water that stinks of this dead fish and rot. Thick, oppressive roots surround this small, mossy landmass that you have found yourself emerging onto. And as you look over to the eastern side of the space, atop a muddy mound, sparkling with embedded coins and odd trinkets, and from this distance, predominantly a large abacus, you see a small black dragon.
Found our stuff.
I'll bring you all up.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So wait, are we back? We should be back to gesture rules, right?
No, it knows you're there.
Okay.
Oh.
I wanted to play straights again. It's fine.
There's a long, languid hiss, and the snaking of the neck as it languidly rises up. Who are you? I thought you were that pathetic rabbit, come trying to appease me with more gifts.
Oh no, we're not with him. He's pathetic. In fact, he's terrible because he stole from us to bring you the gifts that we were bringing. How rude.
You were bringing me gifts?
Yeah, but you already have them because they took them from us, so we couldn't properly give them to you. Daisha's shuffling out of the stairwell just so everyone else could come in, and or stay in the stairwell, up to them. Not giving anyone away. Everyone can make their own decisions. I'm like shuffling out just in case people want to be here. You don't.
I mean,
That's
we
probably
can hear this,
smarter than
right?
what I'm doing.
you can hear this voice, but you cannot see anything. As you have 5 feet of light.
Yep.
Daisha's. I have an idea. It's a really bad idea.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hang on,
Daisha's gonna be like,
so I'm just trying to figure out what to do about Willie. Hang on.
okay. You let me know. I'm really happy with my ingenious, horrible idea. Like, I'm excited.
What was it? With the
How's that,
eyes
Willie?
of the eyes thing?
Oh god.
That's worked there. So yeah, I've just given you 60 feet of night vision whilst you're looking through Daisha's eyes.
Yeah, no, thank
Okay.
you. That's great. That's
You're welcome.
I preferred not knowing what was there. Okay. Oh,
I'm
Lord.
gonna be like, if you okay, so Daisha, after saying like, we were gonna bring you gifts, but those awful rabbits stole them from us and passed them off as their gifts, and really we're just heartbroken that. Well, I'm heartbroken that I didn't get to give them to you. Can I have them back and give you my whole spiel?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, I love
Okay.
it. Oh, I love it so much. I want this to work so bad.
I do too. I don't think it's going to.
Don't forget.
I got a dirty 20!
Yes, stories are bad decisions.
What the hell is happening? Okay.
The black dragon looks at you.
My heart.
You may re-gift these things to me if there is something more. For why should I be appeased with something I already have?
I can offer you my eager anticipation, just the thought of coming down the stairs. Oh, and the elation of being able to give these things to you, the anticipation is half the savoring of it.
You are
Don't you?
truly blessed to be in my presence.
I know, and you're so generous of spirit just to allow me the possibility of regift.
Generous to those who swear to be mine.
And I
Corey, at that point, when this voice like coming up the stairs, like the others in front of you, see them stood there, you hear this voice saying that, and from your hair, vines shoot out and anchor you to the sides of the stairwell, like stop you moving down.
At that, I'm just like, basically the equivalent of like, calm the fuck down. It's already bad enough. But she's just like, oh God, how do I even communicate this? She does the equivalent of it's like, my biggest fan. Like she's whispering desperately down the line.
Emin, what do you do?
Like,
I'll say this to Emin.
Like to Emin, we're playing telephone. She whispers to Emin as well as she can because she is anchored and she pulls herself down. She's like, Emin, please. She is not his. She is his biggest fan. Biggest fan.
Emin, Constitution saving throw, please.
Yep.
I have.
And there it is. Nat 1.
Okay. So Corey, yeah, you whisper that to Emin, and Emin nods earnestly, turns to Willie, the next in line, opens his mouth and Daisha, the black dragon's wings whoosh out. Who dares laugh at me? Who dares make a joke of my magnificence?
No. And then Daisha is gonna like her eyes got really big when it happened, and then she's like, no. It would never be that. It's my friend laughing at the thought that I would dare swear fealty without them, and then reaches in and grabs Willie, who's next in line, and pulls them next to me. And Daisha's like, I am so willing to be loyal, but here's the thing. We have traveled so far, and I had to be robbed of all of this anticipation. You know what it's like for people to take things, to threaten to take things that aren't yours. I have been robbed of all the anticipation and excitement of coming to you. And if I can't travel the vast expanse and grow my eagerness to bring this to you, it feels like my loyalty would fall on deaf ears.
Damn.
Performance check?
Do you offer this one?
This one? No! We're both here for our loyalty for you. This person traveled with me. I don't offer him. He offers himself. My dream would be to gather these things and travel the vast expanse and come back to you, having built up all my anticipation. Right now, I'm coming to you with anger and frustration because these stupid Haragons who are trying to please you stole from us to give you the gifts we were already planning on giving you. Would it not make sense? Would it not make sense for me to go on this passage of fealty, this pilgrimage again? Let me come back to you. We're gonna die. We're gonna all die.
I love you so much right now. This is amazing.
Because you've done
I'm
so
ruining
well.
all of your stuff right now, John.
Because you've done so well, and have spoken so eloquently there. I will give you one more persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh my God. With disadvantage?
With disadvantage.
Oh, no. As anyone can imagine, I'm a barbarian.
You've got
You
got
have
the
inspiration,
Well, I'm using it.
so you'll roll the disadvantage and then roll a third die, right, John?
Well, roll the disadvantage and see if it's great. Luckily.
Oh, true.
And
yeah.
then if you need to, you can roll another dice.
Okay.
Oh,
That was
this
a
will work
natural
so bad.
1.
for the disadvantage.
Okay, so you're going to use your crystal to reroll?
Yes. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I got an 18.
That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good.
It's not the best, but it's pretty good.
It's above a quarter, like 3/4 of a 20. That's pretty good.
Colby, check the message I sent. Just so it saves me trying to catch you every time. Okay?
Understood.
Yeah. Out of character is fine. But in character.
Yeah.
And Daisha, you have your crystal back, so while they're moving it. Thank you, Baron.
Thank you.
18.
Yeah. I'm gonna cry.
The dragon unfurls its wings and flaps into the air and flaps over to this side of the chamber and hovers in the air in front of you. Such brazen insult to laugh at my presence, to laugh at my magnificence. You may redeem yourself. You may bring me something worthy of my forgiveness. But until you do, and its clawed foot points out from beneath its long reptilian body into the stairwell. Bring forth the one who would dare laugh at me. They shall stay here in my lair at my generous spirit until you bring something worthy of their continued existence.
Okay, so just to clarify, I brought out Willie claiming that he was the person who laughed because Emin was farther up in the stairwell. So the dragon saw through that, and now I am to okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, so generous. And then like the stairwell.
You've turned
You
away
heard?
from your computer, so...
No, I'm looking at the dragon, I'm like, so generous, and then I'm gonna turn to the, to look up the stairwell, like, You hurt the man.
And
What
Evan
do
is
you do?
just gonna put his hands up and walk down the stairs.
Willie, do you let them past?
Willie absorbs all of this, and if any can see him in the darkness, his lip is twitching, and he just kind of is shaking, and he realizes that the black dragon wormling wants nothing more than to see us cower and grovel. But this will not stand. And he will start laughing at the top of his lungs.
Oh, for fluff's sake.
Oh, you think? You think we came here to give you abeyance? You are pittance. What are you, a year old? A silly little baby whirling, creeping down in the bottom of a rotten stump where rabbits shit. You are nothing. We fear you not.
Damn.
We outnumber you, and we have come to take what is ours. If you submit now to what you know is going to be your doom, we may let you live. But this posturing, you little puling spawn! Dragon, you are nothing more than a tiny worm. I say not fear you. Ah, I would rather fear my own shadow. I'd like to roll an intimidation.
Holy shit!
I feel like Corey just turns to her hair and starts like, yes, no, I'll be seeing you soon, I guess. I'm dead.
That is a 9. I will burn the inspiration.
I love this though. It's so good.
Evan is going to turn back, like hands still up. turn
How
down
about
the stairwell.
a nat 20?
Holy shit! Charlie!
Yes! Yes! This is so dumb. I love it.
Look at John's face.
There's so many levels of just craziness here.
We need like a do like the DM is thinking screen that
What is
John
it?
can
Like a-
put
a
down when he
loading?
needs to figure something out.
This is absolute chaos.
I'm trying to decide where Emin had got to. Where were you, Emin?
Well, I was right behind Willie, so
In the stairs.
I would have probably gotten a couple of steps down. So
But you're still behind Willie in the stairwell?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Corey is stuck.
Daisha. Willie. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah.
No, of course he's gonna vomit on us.
Oh boy.
Well, thought a 24 was pretty good. 17 for Willie Grimm.
21 for Daisha.
Okay. The dragon bellows in rage. How dare you! How dare you insult me of all the things! And a gout of sickly green acid splashes into the stairwell, and you both pass your dex save, so you take half of.
TPK.
Oh my god.
I'm stuck in the stairwell.
Oh, it's
I
not gonna
literally
roll
can't
for me.
move right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
The
Yeah, I still have
hubris.
one there. No, you just. That's what black dragons want. They want you to cower.
26, so you take 13 acid damage.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
All
it
right.
stings! It stings! Won't I smell like fish? Oh wait, everybody who's seen Ghostbusters 2, why am I all drippings with goo?
Wait, what damage did you say?
Acid.
Acid.
not poison, I'm afraid.
Okay, yeah. You know where my mind went. I was like,
Yeah.
wait a second.
No, it's good. Worth checking. Okay, and
I love how I see none of this. It's just like something big and large has just vomited at everyone.
Screaming.
Everyone's screaming. My hair is still attached to the wall. I'm just like,
I'm
you
running.
running it?
I don't know what's happening. Like, can we run? Are we allowed to run yet?
I'm just trying to see what was said here. Oh, there, okay. Okay, so yes, so this huge gout of acid splashes into the stairway there, and Daisha and Willie hisses and burns as it hits you, but not as bad as it might have. And you are able to do something, but I mean, for all intents and purposes, we are in initiative here. So let us just see how that goes. Oh, they're very slow. Good.
Damn.
Nice.
Luckily, it's not very fast, so hopefully
I'm the fastest barbarian in the world.
you are.
Every time I try to put it in, it won't let me have it.
It's if someone else is typing at the same
someone's-
time. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh hey, twinsies!
My modifier is +2. What's your modifier?
Corey's faster.
Dexterity +4.
The AC, yeah. The initiative bonus. Okay. So yes, there. Corey, you're fastest. How do you react to what's happened?
Run! Can I grab Emin who's in front of me and try to drag them?
It'll be half speed. I mean, if you want
going
to.
upstairs.
Yeah.
I would like to grab and be like, please! And then I'd like to grab and drag Emin the 30 feet up the stairs, the half of 30 feet up the stairs I can get.
Okay. I mean, well, because if you're dashing, right? You can dash as well.
Yeah, I'd like to.
So yeah, that'll get you back.
six.
That'll get you back to Agden's room.
Okay.
Yeah, Emin does not resist.
Okay, so yeah, you grab the back of Emin's clothes and just drag him up the stairs, and you're kind of tripping over each other as you start making your way up into that stairwell again, back up to Agden's room. Daisha, what do you do?
I am gonna pick up Willie and run and dash.
Willie, do you let her?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, if you say no,
You
I
know,
am not
as I'm
out.
over your shoulder, as I'm burnt in all these caustic wounds, just dripping, stinking, hanging over your shoulder as you thunder up the stairwell, you'll just hear me say, "It was worth a shot."
just shut up, Willie. And like, is it? If I'm super strong, is it still half speed?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, if you're dragging, if
Okay.
you're dragging someone, and
Is
I mean, if they've said they want to go as well, I mean, you can just run past them and know that they're going to follow.
no, the dragon goes first.
You don't
Willie
know
will
that.
be dead. Oh, that's fair. That's true. No, I'm gonna. What? Daisha picks him up. If there was even a second of resistance, she would have left him there. Because she's like, no, you did this. I was actually doing okay. Since there's no resistance, she will pick him up and go and dash up the stairs. So that's 30 feet. Both of them are half?
Well, if you're a dashing, it's 30. Yeah.
Okay.
You are going to leave Emin.
No, Emma's gone with Corey.
It's just like you would have seen like
No,
probably
no.
flashing up.
You are sacrificing Emin. We can't let you sacrifice Emin.
Not
know you would
sacrifice.
convince-
See a ploy. Probably.
He was. Yes.
So what is it?
Collateral for us. Back.
So in my head, like what happened is like Corey grabbed the back of Erin's thing, and because the hair is so desperate to protect her, it's like poison ivy with the vines just like pulling her forward just while she's dashing. Just like, come!
Or
I
like-
can run myself, thank you.
Doc Octopus, but with
Yeah.
vines.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
that
I mean, there are also several vines wrapped around you and pulling you along as well.
They're spiky, just a little bit.
Yeah, no damage, but it's unpleasant.
It's like finding grains in your bed sheets. It's like irritating as all hell.
Okay, and as you do that, you hear a whooshing sound of wings as a. How dare you! And the dragon, Ithjaratar. I mean, the X is like
what a name.
The X is like a TH sound, right?
Maybe?
Think
Yeah.
so?
Is it ich or if?
Unless it's xylophone.
Ich. Okay. Yeah, Ithjaratar.
Is
Ithjaratar comes swarming up the stairway behind you, and it's like its wings are like scraping off the sides, its claws are digging into the wooden steps, and you can hear just this clatter of scales and the whipping of the tails. It comes crashing up the stairway behind you. It emerges in the doorway to Agdon's chamber, its head snaking out, its jaws open up once again, but its breath weapon did not recharge.
thank God.
It's a dice roll for that. And as you keep running through Agdon's chamber out into the dormitory, and you see it does not follow. Its claws clasp around the side of the door, and it's just, don't you dare come back!
Damn it.
And you go running through the space of the brigand's lair out, and you see Abbott there, kind of like curiously like leaning in, their head like leaning through the door, their eye stalks there regarding.
I think like as the other side of the door, just like I'm tired. Is it 2 o'clock yet? Feels like it's probably afternoon.
I love like both the ladies hefting both these boys up the stairs, like just nap time. Nap time for us.
And
Beautiful imagery.
as you
No more. Take a break.
as you come tumbling out of the brigand's tollway onto the wooden decking above the slowly rising waters of the swamp, you hear a splashing sound, and the creaking and protestation of these walkways as they are subjected to a very heavy weight, as something is clambering through the forest nearby in the mist, and a gigantic shape looms up out of the mist.
Oh, hell.
Please
And
tell me it's Salome.
sorry, just a moment.
For love's sake. Ugh.
And there is a creaking of trees being pushed out of the way as this huge thing is approaching. And you see the trees moving as the mists swirl and eddy about this huge silhouette. And you hear the as lots and lots and lots of feet splash through the swamp water.
Oh, come on.
And you kind of step back a little. And Emin, you, and actually Corey, probably you as well, would recognize this as the inn at the end of the road. This large 3-storied building on lots and lots of little legs comes splashing through the swamp and the trees and splash, plumps down in the water about 20 feet away.
That. We want that. I'm walking towards that. I'm like dragging. Come on. Let's get food. I'm done. I need wine. Alcohol, anything, please. I'm so tired.
Emin will definitely, he's gonna try to say something, just out of relief, like, oh, God. And, let me make that check. It's a 12.
Okay. So good.
Oh my God. Guy, what a performance. Willie, your
What a
passion.
performance.
The raw passion. Beautiful. Oh my God.
I think the lesson you should take away from this, Emin, is there was a chance we might have died. But there was no way I was leaving one of my companions in yet another hellhole in this stinking place. I do have a question though. Does anyone have any money to pay for the services in that building there?
It
I
doesn't
sure
require money.
Oh no. What do we have to give away now?
Information. Come on.
As we
And
know, I can't keep secrets.
as you talk to each other, the door creaks open, and an elderly female human leans against the door frame. She's like, welcome, welcome. Emin. Corey. Yes?
Yes. Thanks
come
for
in.
remembering me, darling.
Come in. And Tsu Harabax, the elderly female human druid who runs the inn at the end of the road, beckons you within the welcoming interior. And as you duck through the door, we shall leave things there.
Hold on. Before we end, as Emin walks by Willie, he's gonna put a hand on his shoulder, and he's gonna say, "Thank you." But
You
he
would
didn't
do
make
the same for me, brother.
Hold on.
Oh. Oh. What do
He
you
puts a hand on your shoulder and bursts out laughing. Just like absolute, like knee slapping levels of laughter.
Someone's relieved they're alive.
Willie will. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Willie will react momentarily startled, and emotions will play across his face from like startled and surprised, like, what is this? We were having a moment to like momentary like anger and confusion, and then it will slowly melt into a smile, followed by gales of his own laughter. Yeah. Whew, what the hell was I thinking? Trying to intimidate a dragon? I am freaking nutso!
No, it was a good attempt. I was quite impressed, honestly. Shiver ran down my side. Can we please go in?
Yeah,
And
I'm already
Will
in.
I need a
walks
nap.
into the inn.
I
And you duck into the inn at the end of the road. And that is the end of the road for this session.
Yay! Oh,
Thank
What
you.
a finale.
Thank you to
Oh.
everyone who joined us.
that was
Lots and lots of wonderful people
gentle, I
in
love that.
there. I got disadvantaged there. Unfortunately, Lee, there was not a roll to be made, but I will have disadvantage at some point in the future. Thank you for that. And you, thank you all for joining us today. Thank you for those raids and the follows and the subs. Thank you so much. Absolute pleasure as always. And we would like to give you the opportunity to receive a gift. The fabulous Within the Brigand's Tollway from Dan Karn could be winging its way to one of you lucky people. If you are not already, please do type !enter to get in the giveaway as we wrap things up there, and we shall draw our winner before we head off raiding somewhere. So, huge thank you to everybody. So good to have all of you back together, to have all 4 of you again. Thank you.
Yay.
And I cannot wait to carry on and probably on to Downfall to deal with this pesky Bavlorna. Or this... I don't know. There's a few nemesis kicking around now. there's
God, I really wish Abbott would have taken out the rabbit. That would have been so perfect.
I know.
Enemies left and right.
It would have been like the perfect like punchline, just like the rabbit was defeated by the snail. Like, oh.
I don't know. I think I want to give you guys the satisfaction of doing that yourselves as
Fair.
well. But yeah, I definitely wanted to throw out there as an option. Okay, it was so close. Just two off. Right. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. Yes, Baron. Thank you for that support of
Thanks,
the team.
Baron, for fueling all of our inspiration.
Yeah.
All our
yeah.
bad decisions.
All right,
You
everyone.
guys make it so we don't regret every bad decision. We're all very
Everything.
appreciative.
I can honestly say, knowing that Baron had our back influenced play for me.
Indeed.
Wow.
And why not? That's great.
Right?
So, everyone, we are going to wrap things up here, but please give yourself a consideration of giving yourself the chance to win there. !enter for the wonderful Dan Karn giveaway as we wrap things up here. Later on today, we'll be back with CZRPG's Chesinter's Tyranny. Okay, please join us for that if you are able. We're getting a sneak peek of the upcoming campaign and playing through that. And we do not have Candlekeep Mysteries this week, but we'll be back next week with Rime with the Frostmaiden, Out of the Abyss, Barovia and Beyond, and then back here in the Feywild with these lovely people. Corey, what is going on in Scarlet's world?
Oh gosh, so many things are going on in Scarlet's world. Hi everyone, if you weren't here at the start, I'm Scarlet Song, she, her. I am a freelance artist. My commissions are open up, by the way, for April, May, if you're interested in that.
Beautiful
I
art.
am a character. Thank you. I am a character illustrator and I run the Scarlet Song Patreon, where usually we do one-shots every month and we create a character around those one-shots. And one of the things that I'm really excited to announce is that and only patrons heard about this so far, from May, we are going to be working on a new project called the Book of Bardic Song, where we work on a campaign set of characters for a couple of months. So I'm really excited to run that. And something's coming up here related to the thing, and I'm still feeling a lot of feelings about it.
Yay, it's going to be amazing. Cannot wait. Okay, so yes, join us Monday 18th for one of the one-shots from Scarlet Song's Patreon, featured here on the channel with some fantastic players, and I know you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be great. Okay, thank you. Charlie, what's going on, my friend?
Hey, DM Charlie Gaming. You can find us on Discord. Check out my Twitter. We're running a lot of games. Now that my CPU has been replaced and the control station is back up running, a lot more stuff coming. We'll be getting back into the streaming this weekend. Come and check us out if you want to play games. And if you are a kick-ass DM and are interested in earning some coins running games, hit me up. We'll get you set up.
Fantastic.
That's all I got.
Sorry, I made that command of yours before you had a Twitter account. So let me just...
Dun, dun, dun.
We
Chuck.
can get it next week, John. It's
That's
all
right.
good.
I've got the link right there. Boom. There is the
Nice.
DM Charlie Twitter. Do jump on that and get all the news about what's going on in that space. Okay. Thank you all very, very much. So that is the last chances there, and closing up the entries.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, good luck, everybody. Lots and lots of entries in today. So, the copy of Dan Karn, aka Frictionless Dan's Fantastic Within the Brigand's Tollway. Again, if you're playing in the Feywild, use it. If you just want to use it as a one-shot, it's a fabulous one-shot as well. Can be yours. And do, even if you are not lucky enough to win, check out Dan's stuff over on the DM's Guild there. And their Twitter is there as well. Fantastic, fantastic encounter design. This one in particular is going to... Sorry, I need a quick refresh here. Come on.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry, everybody. 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Damn it. I lied. Okay. Giveaways.
3.
3.
Hey, congratulations.
Vamp Wickman. Congratulations, Vamp. And that will be in your general direction very, very soon. I hope you enjoy having that in your library. Right, okay, everyone, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you all here. If you are not already, please consider giving us a follow, like that jewelry guy. Thank you very much. And I will be sending Discord invites to all of you followers that have joined us today. And we look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. But do stick around for our raid. Our good friends over at Hops and Dragons are in there doing their thing over there. So let's go and see what's going on with them. You'll get yourself some of those Dream Pie Dragon, not dragons, Dream Pie channel points is what I was trying to say. Thank you, Phantom. And you will be able to help out the adventurers in their future endeavors, like we've had today. Right, okay, everybody, thank you very much. But that is all. So, stick around for the raid if you're going to let those phoenixes fly. But, till next time, as we say around these parts, Oyasumi no sai.
Oyasumi!